Because he's got his computer downstairs already. Is it down there? Do you lock that front door? Lock. Thank you. All right. Let me see if I can do this fast. Come on. Why are we slowing down? Nutty, you know what? Give me a piece of tissue. Yeah, thank you, because I'm having sensitivity issues right now. Hello, Sasha. How are you? Hi, editor. How you doing? Okay, let me fix my sound. I gotta fix the sound. Hold on 1 second. All right, I think you guys can hear me now. Can y'all hear me better? Hey, Paige. Hello. I know, girl. And he was in there. Look, girl. He was in there taking a bath happily. And I was like, I was teasing y'all on that shorts. You like, girl, you're not about to cook. No, I would pass out, girl, if I had to try to cook a rabbit that was live. I don't know how people do that. I do not know how people take live animals and like slaughter them. Like, heck no, I could not do it. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Okay, there it is. I did not go to airplane mode. Did I go to airplane mode? Can you guys still hear me just fine? Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna put my poll up really super quick. Because you can't do, I wish they would let you do it ahead of time. And my typing is gonna be off today, and I'm just gonna be fine with it. Ooh, hold on, y'all. I'm clicking on stuff because I'm trying to make sure I do that right. Why are we doing that again? Y'all, every time I go on here and try to do something with this thing, it always gives me like an error. I don't know why it does that. And it won't let me. It makes me want to do the whole poll all over again, you guys. All right, hold on. Hold on, y'all. I'm having issues. I'm having computer issues today. Let me fix this first and see why we're getting so many glitches. What the heck? Why are we doing this? Okay, I'm gonna catch up with you guys really quick. You started panicking, Sasha said. I know. I was like, I can't do it. I'm gonna tell y'all a funny story though. Beautiful here, thank you. Hi, BM. How are you doing, girl? Hey, Hanny. Hi, Matthew. I know, chat before Easter. Hi, Storm. All right, guys, I'm gonna try to fix this really quick. I don't know why it's not letting me do this, but I'm gonna see if it will let me do, for some reason, I'm getting a glitchy computer today. I don't know why my laptop is glitching out as crazy as it is. So I am sorry, you guys, that I don't have my stuff together right now. Oh my gosh, why are we doing this? I don't know why it's doing this today. I'm gonna try it one more time. You guys. Gosh. Okay. Why are we not working? All right. I don't know if it's a touchscreen laptop, and I don't know if it's just the sensitivity of the phone, like laying on it, but it wouldn't scroll or let me do anything. All right, I'm gonna try it again, and I'm gonna read the crazy comments. All right. Ooh. Y'all like, what is this girl doing? Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Why are we doing that? All right. It's gonna work now? Is it gonna work? I think it's gonna work. All right. Finally, 1 year later, Hi, Michael. How are you? I'm going to scroll up to see what you guys said. Are you high? Hi, Noor. How are you doing? Who's your favorite dictator of history? I have no clue. I know being my computer just wants to do just stuff that it's not supposed to be doing today. Just press Alt F4. Let's see here. It's a forum of 7 p.m. Hi, Mariah. Happy Easter to you. Happy Easter, you guys. Are you guys ready for Easter? My mom says I have a third chin. Okay. All right. Well, how are you guys doing today? How's everyone doing? And let me know if my dishwasher is running too loud for you guys, because my kids have used so much dishes that I'm running it while I'm on chat. So let me know how that's going. Hi, Kevin. How are you doing? How's your evening going? It's 6 p.m. or it's 6:42 in Arizona. Nor, that's the time we are right now. And I'm not in my energy drink yet. I'm doing, this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing right now. Hold on. What the heck? Hold on. You said you don't look up to nations leaders. No, why would I look up to some nation leaders? For what? For what? They all living in their mansions with all their money and stuff. So why the heck would I be looking up to them? None of them are my favorite. No, absolutely not. These people be living big and rich. Y'all silly looking up to these people. It does. So this one right here, girl, it has a light, like a fruit punch taste to it. So it's nice, you know. It's not like a soda. You got to kind of get used to the sparkling waters. Do you like Arizona tea? I've not had Arizona tea yet. I've not done the tea yet. Are you going to be streaming tomorrow on Easter? I'm not going to stream on Easter, y'all. No, I'm not going to be on Easter. Yeah, so it's not bad. It's not bad at all. One day, me and my friend were bullied. This one girl, the next day she took, well, that's really sad. Well, I hope you guys learned a lesson to don't do that crap. Don't do that crap then. Why y'all over there bullying people? What's wrong with you? Don't be doing that crap. Hello. Happy Easter. Happy Easter to you as well. Because you're at Arizona, so I think you would like it. I'm going to try it. You said the green tea, Nor? I'm going to try it. Let's see here. They live in 5 mansions because they bring value to their people understanding. That's good for you, QX. I'm glad that they work for you. Will you give me some hide comments? I have a crush on a cute. Oh, we show it was. Aya said, what's wrong with y'all? Y'all just, when y'all roll in the chat, y'all got to give me a couple minutes to warm up. Talking some crazy stuff early. It's not even early. It's 6:46 p.m. Arizona time. Chizzy, I know you want attention so badly. We can see you. You all right? Do you like cheese? I like applesauce. Do you like applesauce? Do you like applesauce? Because your name says applesauce in it. Hold on, you guys. Oh my God. Hold on. Give me a second. Hold on. He says, I'm in Arizona. Should I, what? Hold on. Hide this, because I don't know what you're talking about. What? Why did I hit show? Let me regroup my thoughts, because I'm reading some weird stuff. Do you rather watch? QX, I told you about coming in here asking that same stupid question every single time you come in here. And I know it's you under different names. Yes, it will. What time is it in Arizona? Dylan, it is 6:46 in AZ. What time is it for you guys? What time do you guys have? You like applesauce, but you like the red ones. Applesauce is good, especially the, what's it called? The cinnamon one. Sasha said my ranch is waiting. Let's see. How are you? I am doing good. How are you doing? Sasha, how was your day, girl? How was your day? Are you looking forward to Easter? Can you say something in, can I say something in Punjabi? The closest I know is Sastrika. That's all I know. Sastrika. That's it. What kind of drink is that? Let me guess. It's not an energy drink. I promise. I'm not an energy drink yet. Not yet. Not yet. Am I talking about food? No. Michael said I'm just joking. It's 94. It is 9:47 p.m. for you, so 9:47. Can you say a prayer for George Floyd? Love to you and your family. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you so much. How are you doing, Jamie? How are you enjoying this little bit of cooler weather in Arizona that we're getting right now? I'm not in Phoenix. I'm about 10 minutes from Phoenix. One person got an ad from an ad. They had an ad. How are you doing, Connor? Did I mention before a friend of mine passed away from drinking many energy drinks? You did. And you know what? Cheers to your friend, because I got another one. Because you didn't say that the last time. But I ain't mad at you. Love you. Love you anyways, bestie. I love you too. Girl, mod this. Sasha's like, can I be a mod? They trolling. Girl, but you know, Sasha, the funny part, they were not trolling us hard yesterday. Cheerios, Cheerios, go upstairs. Go upstairs. Because there ain't no food down here for you to be taking it. Nutty, take him upstairs before he gets into something and then he's got diarrhea all night. Because you know, that's my dog. I'm talking to y'all. He's got to go upstairs because he gets into stuff and then his little stomach don't handle nothing. Can you wish my brother happy birthday? Happy birthday to your brother. No. Hi, Brooklyn. Oh my God, but how are you guys doing? Are you guys ready for Easter? Are y'all ready? Did you guys do an Easter egg hunt? Hello, Miss Sasha. Welcome to Chat Love. It's always good to have you here. I went to the Minecraft movie. I didn't get to see the Minecraft movie. Y'all, I did not get to see that yet. I'm gonna see it. And then the new what is it? A Marvel movie came out as well. I didn't see that yet as well. So I am looking forward to, let me press play on this thing real quick and see if that helps. I think my volume is off, so I think I should be fine. Let's see, I don't celebrate. You don't celebrate Easter? That's okay. No hate, no judgment if you don't celebrate Easter. It's the PM in Arizona, Dylan. Hi, Jay. The Easter Bunny. What? The Easter Bunny put what? QV. What do you? Okay, I'm gonna get that. Connor said, get out. How's your day going, Connor? Who's going to church for Easter Sunday? Do y'all remember back in the days when everybody would dress up to go to church for Easter? Who's going to church for Easter Sunday? Is it Easter? It's not Easter for me yet. It's a pagan festival. Richard, I celebrate that pagan festival. How do you not know I'm not pagan? Oh, I broke into nothing. Just saying. If you don't celebrate it, that's on you. Nightbot, don't be coming here and misbehaving tonight, Nightbot, because I see you. You may not be a mod. Later, my family would wake up. Your family would wake up tomorrow. Are you going to church on Easter? I'm going well. Honestly, I just saw a family relative. Very interesting. Is one of your sons a police officer? JD, yes. He's not a police officer. He's a deputy sheriff. So the sheriffs are a little bit different from the police officers. They can do the same thing. Like, I mean, they can pull you over, give you a ticket, and they can arrest you. But they don't patrol like the streets and stuff. So a little bit different. Welcome to chat. Please like and subscribe. Thank you, Nightbot. Yeah, it's a little bit different. Yeah, my oldest son's in law enforcement. Mm-hmm. I'm back. I'm back, big 300-pound Indian princess. Michael, welcome back to chats. Welcome back. Hi, can you send a greetings to my what? Cousin Query? Who's Query? Nightbot. That's not the real Nightbot. It's not the real Nightbot. Um, I don't have no thoughts on that. I don't know him. I don't care. QV. Be nice to get time out. I know. They're being actually nice today. I'm surprised. It's been 1 week since I didn't visit the stream. Welcome back, Michael. Are you counting down since the last time you saw me? That's some food. Okay, that's some full playing Nightbot. Is that JD? It's nearly 3 a.m. That's what, that, wait, why does Michael remind me of someone you know? I don't know. Does he? Nor, does he? For now. I know, Sasha, they playing nice for now. They nice right now. They're being nice. But I'm not going to be on tomorrow because tomorrow's Easter. So I got my kids and I got family. I'm going to cook like a spaghetti dinner for Easter meal tomorrow. Are you guys cooking anything interesting tomorrow? JD, why don't you like Nightbot? Let's see, Michael Jackson, because he got the name Michael. I miss your level, Michael. Lord have mercy on all of us. How's you guys going? How's your day going? Happy Easter from Australia. Happy Easter from Phoenix, Arizona. Did anybody do Easter egg hunt today? Did you guys do that today? Dre, where you been? How are you, Dre? Long time no see. Where you been, Dre? Did you take your kids Easter egg hunting? You look tired. And instead of being mean, just be. I am tired. I was up to like, I think 2 o'clock. And what's this called? Searching for the Dreams live. I had so much fun. It was a lot of fun. Okay, gotta go. Bye, Norm. Have a good day. We all got strawberry shake. Strawberry shake sounds really good. Nightbot is saying some kind of long thing. Nightbot has studied all the different holidays. Okay. I've been busy with work and some projects. Well, I'm glad to see you here. Did you take your kiddos out to have some fun today? Fabulous Queen, I hope you have a lovely Good Friday. Tomorrow will be blessed for you and your family. Thank you so much, Sasha. Tomorrow's going to be like, girl, I ain't doing nothing. Absolutely, I'm going to cook for my kids. And then that's about it, girl. What I've been up to? Relaxing. That's it. Not much. Because, okay, so next week, I have a busy week. So next week, I plan on going to the Grand Canyon. I want to take the kids to see the Grand Canyon on probably Wednesday or Thursday. And then Tuesday, Isaac gets to go fly in a little airplane because Isaac wants to do flight school. So I'm going to have him kind of get the feel of it. So I do that on Tuesday. And so I have a busy week all next week. So this week I'm not doing nothing. Mariah, I don't know what's wrong with you today, girl. What is wrong? Did you get the truck? No, not yet. It still has to complete a drive cycle. So hopefully by the time I go to the Grand Canyon and back, it should complete that drive cycle. I did put 3 new tires on it though. Thank you, Kaylee. My grandma and grandpa. I'm sorry about your grandma and grandpa. I'm sorry to hear that. Send your lots of loves and prayers. Thank you for the lots of loves and prayers to the person that said their grandma and grandpa passed away. Y'all, I'm tired tonight. But I came in here to say hi to y'all because I know tomorrow's Easter. Welcome back, Dylan. Any plans for tomorrow? Do you have plans for tomorrow, Dre? Are you just chilling? I bet your feet are beautiful. I don't know. They look like feet to me. They look feet. Connor, what are you doing? Sasha, you don't have plans? Oh, did she really? And you didn't go? You stayed home? You were tired, huh? All right, Mariah. The rules are no racism, no sexism, nothing too over the line. Thank you. They are being nice. They're actually not trolling like crazy. Have a wonderful night. You too, homeboy. I love my sis. I would say, bro, say yes. I'm a sis. You're a sis? What's a sis? You said, bro, I'm a sis. What is that? Tomorrow I'm going to brunch and then they go home and sunbathe. I like that. Alcohol. Yeah, it's an energy drink. It has no alcohol in it. It's an energy drink. There's no alcohol in there. Who's your favorite basketball player? I have none. Who's your favorite basketball player? I'm not a sports fan, y'all. Thank you, Brandon. Yes, Kaylee. You like trolleys and transfer people? You like Shaq? Thank you, Brandon. You like LeBron James, the greatest basketball player ever. See, I don't see how you guys like sports. I am not into sports. Sports is boring. And my son played college basketball. I still find sports so boring. I ain't gonna knock y'all. Y'all like to watch somebody run up and down the court and throw a ball in the little hoop thingy. You're not a sports person either. I am not. You're an introvert. Introvert. Did I say introvert? Introvert. Is it introvert? You play basketball?
Go upstairs.
All right, Dylan, have a good night. Used to be real for that. Y'all are fun tonight. Y'all just so much fun.
Go upstairs.
Why does my dog keep trying to sneak downstairs? Y'all are quiet tonight. Hi, cutie pie. Where you been, girl? I haven't seen you in a minute. How are you doing? Arizona, Kaylee. Crackers and cheese. Start at it. You were shopping. What were you shopping for? I would rather listen to than think about what to play if you try to play sport. I know I'm not a sports fan. Play some video games and stop eating. What game do you want me to play, gamer? No, cutie, none. I had to function. Girl, my plan, Sasha, I just plan them. Girl, I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna cook spaghetti dinner for the kids. I'm gonna give the kids their Easter basket, right? Probably watch some church on TV because I don't think I'm gonna make it to church on Sunday. And then I'm just gonna relax because I got so much I'm gonna do this week that I don't want to overdo nothing tomorrow because I got a busy week and I gotta be up early in the morning to take Isaac to get on the airplane and learn about planes. So I'm not trying to overdo nothing, absolutely nothing. I'm old enough to be on YouTube. Okay, it's the competitiveness, love, and sports, just getting some drinks and cheering for the team. Can't go wrong. Yeah, you going all wrong because that's just boring. But I'm glad you like it, Dre. Dre, you said you can't go wrong. I see the food part, Dre. But sports is just that. That's why you see mostly guys there, because y'all like that stuff. I just got here. What is this? I don't know. You tell me. Edit. What would be your dream meal and why? I don't have a dream meal. I don't have a dream meal. I don't. Start edit. What is your dream meal and why? I'm gonna eat my nails. I'm gonna go get my nails done tomorrow. It's for my birthday. Ooh, Olivia. I hope your nails come out cute, girl. Yes, applesauce. My birthday's on the 29th. Is he starting aviation school? He wants to, Dre, but he's still really young. So to do solo flying, you have to be at least 16. But the guy said that he can start, so I want him to see if he likes it, to get all his flight hours in. But he will not be able to solo fly until he's 16. Are you African? Yes, I am. The AT&T store is something. Can I help you? My nails are gonna be Hello Kitty is so cute. Chicken and waffles is my favorite. But is that your dream meal? Star edit. Okay, you said what is your dream meal? Like a meal you never had that you want to have. The topic is everything goes. Eric, that's the topic. Everything goes. I need to go. Thank you. Have a good day, Kaylee. Have a good day. So you never had chicken and waffles? Start edit. Is he doing a simulation or no? Dre, he going in a real plane up in the sky. He's going in a real plane up in the sky. So he meets the guy that does the flight school, and he's taking him in a plane, and he gets to go up in the sky, and then the guy's going to talk to him about the plane and stuff, and then I'll get more information on him taking some classes to learn how to fly and how many hours that he needs. But I was told that he cannot fly solo until he turns 16. And the funny story is my oldest son already has his pilot license. So my oldest son went through all that stuff, and he can actually fly a plane. I'm turning 6. You're turning 6? It's the best. 5 to 10 people without jobs after upstate California ATTs. That's sad, Connor. That's sad. But a lot of these phone people are suffering. Oh, that's so cool. I wanted to be a pilot, but I didn't go through. Oh, why don't you start now, Dre? Do you have time to pick it up, like on the side? Like, not even if you're not going to be a pilot, but why don't you get your pilot license? Because my son did it even while he was doing it, even though he's a deputy sheriff, like on his time off, he went and did it and got his license. But I would never go on a plane with him. I would never go on a plane. I will never, ever. And I will tell it, he knows I will tell that to his face. I will never go on a plane with him. No, I do not like heights like that. I'd rather put me in a big giant plane and I'm fine with somebody that's been driving for 20, 30 years. Thank you. Land, start edit. When I turn 20, I might get to help with you. Yeah, I'll probably go for one day just to get my license. Indian or black. Yes, Ray. And it's worth it. You know, and that's one thing I love about my oldest son, Dre. He tries a lot of things. He's always adventurous, you know. And so when he went and got his license, I was like, that's freaking cool, you know. And then I got my Isaac. He's 10, so it's called a discovery program that he can get involved with. So he has a lot of interest in flying. So we get to go talk to the guy on Tuesday, and then he gets to go up in the sky with him on, you know, the smaller planes that they have. So he gets to go up there. My oldest son is going to fly with him because I don't want to get in the plane. I told the guy, he's like, you can come with your son while we go up in the sky. And I was like, no, thank you. I don't like heights. But my oldest son said that he would take my place because I was like, I'll sit down here and watch y'all go up. I'm not getting in no plane. How much you charge to take me from Texas to California? Hold on, let me hide this one right here. Why would you not trust your son? I would not, Dre. Would you? Okay, they're kids. Would you trust your kid behind flying you somewhere? I know my son. Heck no. Heck no. I'm good. I'm good. Let's see here. You're gorgeous. Thank you. What would be your dream vacation? Oh my gosh. Let's see. My first dream vacation was Hawaii, but I was able to go there. I'm going to say Aruba. I'm going to say Aruba. What do you think? Reading from Russia. You said I would trust my kids. I trust strangers. Miami, right? I'm gonna trust that stranger that been flying for 30 years. Than my son. But I just think it's so cool that he has his license. I think it's awesome. I'm proud of him that he went and got it. I'm super proud of him. But oh, Dre, did I tell you? He got his bus. He got the bus. Remember I told you he was gonna get a bus and he was gonna flip it and gut it completely out and turn it into like an RV, you know, and then he wanted to turn it into like an Airbnb on some land. So he's got the bus, but his plan is this. He says if he guts it out completely and switches it over and makes it look like an RV, he wants to travel with it. So he got a bus. So today he was actually in there taking out all the seats. That boy, he's always doing something. Yeah, I think it's cool too. I only seen one black. You only seen one? All right, Dre, are you gonna? I hope you go for it. I hope you go get it. And now you know too. My son. And then my Isaac. He's making moves. I'm gonna have to I'll have to get pictures of it. That he can, when he shows me like when it's finished. Like he sent me a picture of the before, so I got it. And then when I called him today, I was like, send me more pictures because I want to see more of it. That he was in there taking out all the seats out of it, and I can't wait to see them finish it. It's gonna be so freaking cool. I mean, I love just the creativity, you know, I love to hear people that are not sitting, they're always doing something. Your sister's moving to Florida? How's your land coming along? Dre, how's that coming along? Where is Aruba? I don't know. My cousin went there. I heard it's pretty. Look, me and you both. We don't know. Do you have any pets? Do I have any pets? I do have pets. Welcome back, Kaylee. Everything is good. I haven't. Yeah, you haven't visited yet? Okay. I can't wait till you see it. It's crazy because Arizona's so booming right now. It's insane. It's insane. But I'm telling you, Dre, next week, I'm going to be in the Grand Canyon for the first time. I'm going to Florida. I brought a house down there. I'm going to go check that out. Oh, that's going to be cool. What are you going to do with the house down there? Are you going to have it as your vacation house, or are you going to do like an Airbnb? Hello Kitty birthday cake. I hope the cake tastes awesome. Thank you, Kaylee. I appreciate you. I like that, Dre. Are you going to do Airbnb? No, I'm going to play. Okay. I like that. I'm going to flex some foot. Heck yeah, I like that. Okay. I see you, Dre. My dad moved to Florida. Did your dad like Florida? Can I get a shout out? Okay, you're going to fix it and flip it. I love that, Dre. At least you're always doing something, you know? A lot. I like that. So how has been life? Because you've been gone for so long, Dre. I adore you. I adore you. Stop. I adore you. Stop. What that mean? What does that mean? I'm trying to capitalize on everything. You're doing a good job, though. You over there in Arizona, now you in Florida. Okay, I see you, Dre. I don't know. I love that. I love that. Sasha is laughing, girl. The house is up in Orlando. I got it on a good deal. And your house is so close to Florida. Isn't it close to Disney? Disney World's in Orlando, right? You got it made. Hello, my beautiful, sweet Arizona heart, Indian sister. Hi, Sam. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm glad you're always laughing. I like when people come in here and laugh, girl. Even when I'm tired, girl, I still like to read that you guys are laughing and having fun. And I like to listen to Dre because Dre is always investing and doing some fun stuff. It's free entertainment. Heck yeah. I was saying that door, you don't worry about stopping nothing. Oh, okay. Hi, Jason. How are you? Y'all gonna see me here. Y'all like this girl eating and talking today. Yes. Okay, I'm going to build on the land. Okay, in Arizona, just to focus on the real estate right now. The land is paid out, so all I have to do is pay $300 and change for taxes. That's so freaking sweet. I love that. I wonder how far you are from that one lady that's building over there too. But she's doing Airbnb out there in Kingsman. I'm going to New York. I hope you have fun in New York. How often do you go live? Friday, Saturday, and Sunday I usually go live, but I will not be going live on Sunday because it's Easter. And let me know. I'm in Williams, Arizona. Okay, you're in Williams, Arizona. Okay. Well, how far is that from where I am? I don't remember. How many comments is this? I didn't mean to show. I meant to hide that. Oh my god. Why did I clicked the wrong thing. My bad. I wanted to say, come say hi to everybody. Around this time, Kaylee. Okay, close to the Grand. Ooh. Like an hour and 30 minutes? Okay, because I'm 5 hours away from the Grand Canyon. I'm 5 hours. That is so freaking cool. Okay. We're 7:14. And my parents are getting me a house. Do you live in Detroit? I'm in Arizona. I'm not there. Hi, Martina. Let me know, Dre, if you start flight school. Man. And if you have questions, I can definitely talk to my son because he knows everything about it. Dre, never. You know the first time I met you, when you came in here and you was like, I'm sipping on whiskey. You're like, I'm gonna be in here until you pass out. No, you know I do not have no judgment for you at all. Absolutely nothing but love for you. I want to come in here and say hi to everybody, like Miss Sasha over there, Dre. What? Okay, I subscribed to your channel. Thank you. I'm only 11, and those years you are the happiest person in a year. Oh, happy! I'm glad you're having a happy year, Kaylee. I'm happy for you. Green chocolate, girl. Sasha, you don't have no plans? I think I talked to you. You don't got no plans for tomorrow? I'm over here eating, y'all, crackers and cheese because I'm hungry. All right, hold on. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Y'all gonna see me move my screen. Oh, hold on, y'all. Let's go back to home screen. We got a quiet chat today. Let me go back up. All right, let me see what I read. Okay, I missed the 2024. That made the stream okay. See my family. Hey, it's me. It's your birthday. Let me go. I'm 34 now, so hopefully, but in 3-4 years, I might find. You will find time, and you're still young. Dre, you got plenty of time. I visited my grandparents in Colorado. How did that go in Colorado? How did it go? You got plenty of time. 34, and here's the thing: you're 34 and you're doing more in your life than a lot of 34-year-olds are doing right now. You got your investments going. You got property everywhere. You're doing a lot, which you should be proud of. It's my birthday. Can you sing happy birthday? Happy birthday to you, but I can't sing to you. Hey, Kayla, how are you? I'm visiting. Okay, I subscribe, but I really need to go. All right, have a good day. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate you. Hassan, how are you? How are you doing today, Hassan? I'm proud of where I'm at my age too. See, I like that, Sasha. I like that. Especially when you can sit down and be like, here's my view on it. When I look at my life, I am so thankful to God for where I'm at right now. Because when I tell y'all, I used to live in a freaking ghetto with roaches. I thank God where I am right now. Because when I look back at where I used to live, y'all, watching, okay, you're watching the pay-per-view. What are you watching on there? Yes, I'm trying. It's not easy juggling everything, but it's getting better. No, Dre, you're doing a good job. You're not trying, you're doing it. You're doing it. You're doing a really good job. What are you watching on? Oh, wrestling. How's the wrestling going? I could retire if I wanted to. I like that, Sasha girl. I can't retire. Girl, I ain't close to that yet. Girl, I'm not close to that yet. But I'm in a better situation than I was 6 years ago. You gotta appreciate life. So far, so good. I'm glad you're having a good day, Hassan. Hassan, I was telling them, I'm so thankful to God where I am now. Because I look at like 6 years ago, I kid y'all not, I lived in the ghetto with some roaches. And so now, I love where I am right now. I absolutely love where my life is right now. And the thing about it is, I know it wasn't me. I just thank God for it. Because without Him, I wouldn't be here today. I want to be in my right mind. I want to be healthy. I want to have a roof over my head and get to enjoy the things that I get to enjoy in this life. Yes, you remember them stories. I want to retire when I'm in my 70s. Like, that's a really good age, Trey. That's a really good age. Hey, I'm back from last night. Oh, welcome back from last night. I remember you. So did I. I do have kids, and all I ever did was save my money and put most of my checks towards my 401k. You did good, Sasha. Girl, you did really good. Jaden said hi. Yeah, I can't. I like that. And then you know what I like? Yeah, but I can't retire right now. No. But I like that what Sasha's saying, because you put away for your future. And I like that. You know? I really like that. Like I said, 7% of my job paycheck is one 401k. You did really good, because a lot of people can't do that. A lot of people put pleasure over savings. But the way I view savings, like my mindset right now is not in saving money. Yeah, have a little bit to save, right? But my mindset right now is to invest your money and make your money work for you. Yeah, like what Dre's saying. Because invested in stock, invested in index funds, invested in properties, invested in Airbnbs, have a cash flow that even when you do retire, you still have cash constantly coming in. So I'm with Dre on that one. So I had to learn that, because my parents are like, save. Which my parents, they have their own house, which they're still paying on, right? They have savings. They live a comfortable life. They live in a big house, you know, in Kentucky. Have all the nice cars and stuff. But I want to have, my goal is to hit that millionaire status. That's my goal. Mm-hmm. Y'all didn't see that. Y'all did not see that stuff fall out my mouth. Mm-hmm. Potato salad. Hey, baby girl. I feel like, yeah. So my goal, girl, this is my goal, Sasha. Grow money, invest, and make my money work for me. That's my goal this year. And then my goal, after that, I want to hit that millionaire status. Man. Or some lost, well, at least you only lost 600. Yeah, but I want to have cash flow because these millionaires, they doing something right. They got cash flow. There was one, is that guy that did that story. Remember that guy that did that story, Rich Dad, Poor Dad? And I remember listening to his story. Dude in the beginning had, I think he started off, when I heard the story the first time, he owned 800 rentals. 800 rentals. Dude, you own 800 houses. I cannot imagine your cash flow. Yeah, you gotta keep up with the houses and, you know, maintenance of house, but damn, you set for life. Dude is set for life. So you got $1 million. All you need to do is go down to Chase and get two $25 credit card and take that $50 line credit and buy some real estate. Dre is talking to y'all. I don't know why he's not teaching. Hassan, for real, because I'm like, Dre, every time Dre comes in here and drops gem, I'm like, why aren't you teaching this? But what he's saying, Hassan, is true. If you can get, like, if you can purchase some real estate, if you can, and then even invest in stocks and stuff like that, and have that money work for you, because the thing about it, we weren't taught in here in America is making your money work for you. A lot of people, I grew up with just save your money. Just put it in the bank and save your money. Well, the bank takes your money and loans it out. The bank ain't even saving your money. The bank is loaning your money out. The bank is making your money work for them. So what these big, which if you watch these people that are millionaires and stuff, they literally they will get $100 bills and they be like, how can I take this $100 bill and make it grow? I'm telling you that you should have done it. You got a business, they'll give you a loan. I know. But Dre, what was my husband's business? I need somebody that's going to be, okay, yes, he has a business, but even if you own a business, you got to be like business mind. You know what I'm saying? Your mind got to be like, you got to be set to know how to run that business correctly. Because you can get that money and not know how to run it. So, like, you know what you're doing with the money. I like that, you know? So I refuse to go and help him get that because I'm like, I want to see a business plan. I want to see what your plan to do with this money, you know? Not, I'm going to get you this money and then you going to run off and do something and put me in a bigger hole. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell your pastor you're going to bet. It sounds like a, oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Oliver said bank loan is out at least 10 times. 100,000 is 1 million plus in the bank. Thank you. Ramsey said I love you here. Thank you. My water bill cost me $200. Why your water bill so high? Business plan and property. Business plan is the property investment. Yep. Have you ever heard of Pratt and Whitney? And that's the thing, because when I told you, Dre, when I was supposed to open up that dog business and do the water therapy with the dog. Okay. That's what we were working on, was a business plan. And I was working with an investor and he was helping me put it together. But I don't know if I want to do it here in Arizona. I don't know. I should, though. I should. I should, Dre. I should. Because he was the guy that worked with me. We're talking about, I got to work with millionaires. He sat down there, he helped me do a business plan. They loved the idea of what I was telling them. I was like, let's start a dog water therapy. Let's add boarding. Let's add groomers. Let's add doggy daycare. Let's add all that. They love the idea of doing that. But I know if I do that, it's going to be a lot of work. because I've run the trucking business, okay, and now I'm helping with the metal business, okay. So for me, having two businesses that I help run underneath me, I know that business is a lot of work. So that's why I hesitate to start it, because I know it's a lot of work. Because you didn't pay your bill. Oh, okay. You got a lot of kids to take 100K, buy a mess up house and have the kids. I know, Dre. I know. Or buy a restaurant in Arizona. You can have your kids run it. I talked about him when I first got to Arizona, right? First thing when I got to this location, because remember I told you they're still building it up. So I noticed they did not have an Indian restaurant here. I told my husband, I said, there's no Indian restaurant here in this area. I said, why don't you open an Indian restaurant? Because he used to be a cook in a restaurant. He was like, oh no. He's like, a lot of people are not going to want to eat Indian food. Tell me why a year later, the Indian guy with the turban on his head didn't open up an Indian restaurant here with some overpriced food. I don't know. My cousin lives in Mexico. I'm going to go visit. Y'all, I don't know.
He's right there.
All right. Did I miss anything? Let me see. Okay, Sasha said, have you ever heard of Pratt & Whitney Aerospace? I've never heard of that. Sasha, what is that? I never heard of that, girl. Girl, you're going to have to school me on that one. My cousin was next, so I'm going to go visit. I saw some people moving to Mexico. Like people leaving the United States because they weren't happy with the United States and going to Mexico. I don't know. I'm looking at my safety. You're cleaning your Crocs. You know, my birthday's tomorrow, Easter. I'm 13 years old. Where did baby girl go? She done popped in here with some potato salad and disappeared. But I like what Dre does. Dre be keeping, when Dre come in here and he starts dropping tips, he be keeping me motivated. You got so much help to get something started, and the kids help you. Y'all would kill in a restaurant business. Oh, I know. But here's the thing with a restaurant business, Dre. I know Indian food. I know how to cook Indian food. So I know that would be a strong one. And then my husband worked as a chef in the Indian restaurant. But I think for me, I would rather work with the dogs. You know what I'm saying? So Dre, I might go ahead and go look into it, because right now, Dre, there is no Dre. Listen when I tell you this. They done built up like 6-7 different apartment complex here where I am, right? They didn't add Chick-fil-A, Whataburgers, what's that one place, that gas station, 7-Eleven, hotels, Buc-ee's is coming here, Dre. A ton of restaurants here, right? So they're building it up, and there is no dog boarding here. Zero. I rather do that. There's none right now. Somebody gonna bring it because that's the only thing that's missing right now. We freaking got Walmart. We got Walmart. We got Walgreens. We got Red Lobsters. We got Burlington's here. Old Navy is here. Chase Bank is here. They have put so much in this location right here, right? But there's no dog boarding here yet. But you're adding thousands upon thousands of people here. I know. Okay. Okay, because even I went into the library and I said, hey, I was like, do you guys have a dog boarding or anything here? And the lady's like, no, we don't have one here yet. Doggy daycare, dog hotel.
You guys all got down?
I'm gonna have to jump on it. I have a kitty. It's an aerospace company. It's like Boeing. However, they are contracted by the United States government and military to make work on their airplanes, parts of airplanes, satellite, military, and subs and stuff. That is so cool, Sasha. That is so cool. I have a Hello Kitty. Why my lips are dry. Sorry, y'all, my lips are so dry today. Boo, when ain't nobody want to see that comment. Boo, ain't nobody want to see that. So they are commercial and military. Oh, girl, that is so cool. I like that. But I'm gonna have to jump. I don't know. I'm gonna jump. You know what, Dre? I'm gonna have to jump. I'm gonna have to jump on it. I'm gonna have to jump on it. I'm just gonna have to jump on it. Some of my cages has some signs and start storing animals in your garage. I thought about that, but it'd be so dang hot. No, but for real, you should invest in them. I don't know, Sasha. I would have to do some research on that, and see if that would work for me. Because I wanted to get into the SP 500. My name is Isabella. Hi, Isabella. But I'm not going to say too much because somebody crazy over here going to run and start one over here where I am, because we don't got, and there's so many people here. And you know these people over here need to have some place to put their animals, so I'm going to have to probably look into that. Los Angeles Airport, long hotels because my friend stays there. All right, hold on. Let's give you a little timeout. Okay. Can we exchange? No, why you always coming here talking about the same comment over and over? Okay, I don't believe in God, anything in the matter. You don't believe in God or anything in that matter. Okay. There's a lot of money in military, air defense, and aerospace, some of the best investment. I believe that. I truly believe that, Sasha. Girl, I believe what you're saying. I forgot you're in Arizona. You need to put AC in the garage. The animals, my pet, they will be. It gets 115. It gets super hot here. And right now, like yesterday was 75 degrees. I think today was around the 70s, but next week we're going to get into 900. I know, Sasha, can you see somebody bring their pet here? They were like, man, why my dog petting like that? I'm like, I don't know. But I'm going to have to look into it. Because the crazy thing is, they're bringing, y'all heard about Buc-ee's, that huge gas station? So they're bringing that here. They brought so many restaurants here. And, but the only thing I don't like is they're building so many dang apartments. And like, two here that they just built, two brand new ones here that they built. Like, I can open my front door, see two of them there. One behind me that's brand new, so that's 3. You go down the street, there's 4, 5, 6, okay? And then 7. So if I count out how many apartments they built in here in the last year, it was 7 brand new apartments. 7 of them, y'all. Okay, would you walk in a garage? The dog will be out there, back legs in the air. I know, poor dog. They be like, it's Arizona, girl. Don't you know it's hot? You're getting older now. I know, but I'm going to look into that. I'm really going to look into that, Dre. I'm going to, and I think the reason why I hesitate to do it is because I know business is a lot of work. You know how a lot of people that are not familiar with business, they're like, oh, I want to start a business. I'm going to start me a business. But when you've run one before and you realize how much work goes into running a business, man, to start one, you just be like, in your mind, you're already calculating all the things you got to do, So that's the reason why I don't jump into it. That's the only thing that holds me back. Scared money don't make money. No, scared money don't. But my thing is not scared of making money. It's the fact that I know it's a lot of responsibility. Hello, Chris. Okay, you said that's why you need to go and get the 100,000K partner up, invest with investment. And I wonder if I can reach out to the same investors I was talking to in the beginning. Man, but if I jump into it's all or nothing. Because once I step my foot in there, it's no turning back. It's no turning back. It's just like I'm going to have to do it. So it's got to be like, you're either going to be all in it or you're just going to move on. So I see what you're saying. I'm going to have to be praying about it, though, because I know it's work. It's work. Exactly, Dad. You got to be passionate about something about it, and count the costs, because that means you're gonna be time away from your family. Somebody's got to be there to run it, right? You got to get all that stuff done. You got to get all that stuff done. Then you got to go get an EIN number. You got to get an EIN number because you don't want to run that company under your own name in case something goes wrong. You want to separate your business from your own name, so you need an EIN number, and you need that company to be an LLC. Don't run no companies under your own name. Don't y'all do that, because if something goes wrong, they can take your money. If there's an LLC, it separates that company from you. Yes, that's being scary. You got to take this step. You want to get a millionaire stat. Okay, I hear you, Dre. Dre's like, you got to do it. Ah, man. And I ran my husband's trucking, and and I could tell you the downfall of it and why we had to close that down. And now he's doing the metal business. I don't know. And we talked about even opening an international like grocery store, because we noticed that there's not one here but when I talked to him about that, he wanted to open one that's huge. And I'm like, start off small, work your way up. Okay, Pennsylvania costing me less than $800 to start my business under my online name. What kind of business did you start? Money don't grow on trees. I'm going crazy. Oh my God, that is funny. Money don't grow on trees. Elf. Is it Gagi? Elf. It's scary. I did it when I was young, so it was the hardest thing. I know that. And I think I would be. And here's the thing: dog business is a lot of work. I'm gonna have to see. You know what? I'm just gonna have to lay it out and see what I really want to do, like what business I think I could do and can handle. Hi, Sophia. How are you? Blue ice cream from Dirty Queen. What is blue ice cream from Dirty Queen? And this channel, Dre, is finally done. They are finally fully monetized on this channel. Completely done. Good. How about you? I'm doing great, Sophia. Thank you so much for asking. I'm gonna sit down and just. You know what, Dre? I'm gonna sit down and I'm just gonna get a notebook and I'm gonna write down the things that I wanted to do, and then just kind of lean on the one that I know that I would be able to run it, and say if the kids weren't able to stick with it, that I can run by myself. It's really me just trying to get money away online and gain ad revenue, but then I quit a 6-figure job, and now I'm designing fashion items and trying to build. Hold on, you're trying to build my online presence. You got this, Daddy. It takes a while, Daddy Moon, to build an online presence, but don't stop. It's a lot of work. Just building a YouTube channel is a lot of work too. I mean, it's a lot of work. I thought it would be easy, and when I got into it, I was like, oh my gosh. Hi, Cookie. How are you? How are you doing today, girl? It's more risk when you have a big family. There'll be ups and downs and days when you feel like you're not good at this, but keep doing it. It gets dark sometimes. Yeah, and that's the thing. Because I've done it, Dre. I've done the trucking business. I've done the metal business. And then this is the metal business starting up again. And then the metal business, I was frustrated because there wasn't a big profit on it. So that was my frustration with the metal business. I woke up at 3 a.m. and I said 4 a.m. I can't wait to quit my 9 to 5. I also need to start my business too. I can't stand y'all. And you know what? Here's the thing, y'all. If y'all gonna start a business, just know this. It is a lot of work, but you can do it. Just be in a mindset to know it's gonna be work, and I think you'll be okay. If you go into a business saying this is gonna be a lot of work, but I can do it, you're not gonna be disappointed. I thought this was gonna be an overnight success. How was I wrong? I know that it's not an overnight success, because even when I got into freaking YouTube, I was like, dang, like this is so much work. Like how much content you want me to drop? I'm doing good. I had lots of fun yesterday night with Henry. Henry is amazing. Girl, Cookie, Henry is amazing. I hope he goes live again tonight. Hey, you slay. I get to go back to my mom's tomorrow. Oh, hope you have fun at your mom's. Hi, Chris. Hi, Aiden. But man, okay, but if y'all do it, okay, here's the thing. If y'all decide to do a business, like I said, I ran my husband's trucking business, and I can tell you exactly where that failed. I helped him start his metal business. Okay. And then he started his metal business up again. And now his metal business, he has investors from India buying metal. And then he ships over to, from the US to India. But the trucking was good money. But where we went wrong was he was supposed to get that second truck. We had one truck. He was supposed to get that second truck. And he didn't get the second truck. He hired somebody to drive his truck. And I was telling him, like, if one truck was pulling in over $200,000 a year, I was like, if you get another truck, that truck's going to cover a lot of your maintenance, your fuel, and stuff like that. And then you're going to pocket more money from the second truck running, because one truck's going to be covering most of your expenses. But instead of getting that truck that he was approved for to get, he didn't do that, and then that's where everything kind of went downhill. We were right there. We would have had 2 trucks on the road. Like I said, one truck was making over $200,000 a year. And I was like, and then that truck went completely down. We had to shut it down. It was too much expense. I always say your money in business, even things. I know, Dre, but I wish that he would have. I wish he had. Everybody makes mistakes, but I wish he would have gotten the second truck. I wish he would have listened and gotten that second truck. Okay, the homeless man says that. What is the best game plan to quit a 9-to-5? December this year, I opened my LLC recently, trying to figure out what stream of income do you need to come up with a business idea. What kind of business are you trying to do? That's my first question. What type of business? Because if you are, it depends on the business. Because before I tell anyone to let go of their 9-to-5, it depends on what business that you're doing. Is it in a high demand? Is this something that's going to be stable income coming in that you can live off of? Because sometimes a business will take a year to even make profit. What did you say? I'm so glad I've been on the live stream with you, or else I was super bored. Hi Spot, how are you? My friend has a trucking business, and I just talked to him about it, and it took advice. One truck went down last year, and he has 5. See, he's got 5 trucks. And we were right there, that we had that one truck, and I was leasing our truck, and we were leasing our truck out to TQL, Coyote. We were running JB Hunt loads and stuff like that, and we were right there to purchase that second truck. And just not listening, it just went downhill. And 9-to-5 is easier than running a business if you're not ready to be stressed out, have no money for a few years, just don't work a job. I'm ready to get working on it. Okay. What kind of business, Cookie, are you trying to get into? Because, girl, let me know what kind of business, and I'll tell you. I went to school for business and accounting, but I'm a CDL holder and drive to help consult my friends and family. And trucking is good business. Trucking is good money. Trucking is really good money. When we were running for Quality Carriers, and if you guys know anything about Quality Carriers, they carry hazmat material. So they're the ones carrying acid, jet fuel. They're carrying basically really material that's dangerous. So when we were running for Quality Carriers, one load from the United States going all the way into Canada for one load was $14,000. It was really good money. We just having that truck, we're leasing that truck, we were doing almost $20,000 a month. That's not a lot of money like everybody else, but it was good money. But then he got into it with dispatch, and so that went downhill. Okay, I put in a lot more hours for my own business, way better than working for someone else. I'm still not sure what kind of business. You're not sure what kind? But selling items on Amazon. Excuse me, y'all. Cookie, get a business plan. Write out your business plan. Write out what you project that you would make from doing this. Write out where you would go find these items, how you would flip it and sell it, and what amount of income you think you would get back. I would not leave my 9-to-5. I would start running the business while doing your 9-to-5, because even on your breaks and stuff, girl, you can get on there and you can run your Amazon business. Then when that business starts taking off, and you're making good amount of money and you got money saved for emergency, girl, always got that 6-month emergency, then consider leaving your 9 to 5. But if you're doing Amazon, then you should be able to stay at your 9 to 5 while getting your business up and running until you're ready to walk, girl. I made more than 200 a year doing the pandemic works at 15 hours every day, even on my day off. I like that, Daddy. You did really good. Just imagine waking up and not knowing where your next meal is coming from. Dre, I woke up like that in 2023. I hate working for okay, 20K a month is great money. Some people can't make 3K. We made good money. But my husband got into it and they pulled that truck. That's why when people come in here and they're talking about their truck driving, they ask me what's the best trucking company to work for. I hands down, I'll still recommend that company. I'll say Quality Carriers, but you get into their lease to own program. It was freak. The money was so good. Have a good night. Have a good night. I would say have some a business plan to find out where the hell you're going to get your customers. Yeah. Hey, Dre, when I was going to do the dog boarding business, the vet that I took my dog to, he was going to recommend his clients to me. And I talked to him. I was like, hey, do you want to invest? He said, I can't. He's like, I'm not going to invest in your company, because he said he was a lot older man. Sadly, he did end up passing away like 2 years later. But he was going to recommend his clientele from the vet office to my dog water therapy. So you got to do the footwork. You got to go out. You got to talk to people. And you got to be willing to hear no. And then go on to the next person. Fact. That's a good idea. I just hope it doesn't take long to grow. Cookie, it takes a while, but don't give up. I'm ready to go. Go all in. It takes a while. Don't give up. And here's the thing, Cookie. You might start off doing one thing, and you might find something else you're good at and something else that you can make a profit off of. And you be like, girl, I started off doing this, but then I realized that I can do X, Y, and Z and make money because I've seen people need this. You see what I'm saying? Because like right here where I am, I know one thing that I can do that people don't have here is they don't have dog boarding. There's not a dog boarding here in town. And we got so many people here in town. So everybody has to commute over to Avondale or Towson or Phoenix to get dog boarding. Solve a problem. I'm really concerned about China terror. I wouldn't be concerned about it, girl. Cookie, I would not, because don't listen to the media. The media likes to hype a lot of crap up, girl. That media will hype a lot of stuff up, girl. I would not worry about that. I think you'll be fine. But I think you should start. Don't leave your 9 to 5, girl. Start the business. Get a feel of it. Learn the business. Okay, learn every part of your business that you want to do. Learn everything you can. And then, girl, when you see that you have enough that you can live comfortable, to not do the 9 to 5 no more, then it's time to go. Girl, here's the thing, Cookie. I wanted to do dog boarding and water therapy. And then like I was saying, the guy that was my vet for my dog, he was like, he loved the idea, and he was like, I will recommend my clients to you to come for dog water therapy. But my son was supposed to do it with me, and then my son, girl, he was not 100% in it. So I was like, well, I don't want to do this by myself. And then I backed out. And I was working with investors, and he was helping me put the business plan together and everything. I just got approved from Amazon recently, so I need to do a lot of research on product selling and familiar. Yes, girl. Check out, not only that, check out eBay as well. I know, Daddy. He backed out. And I was working, okay, the guy that I was working with, you guys, he freaking went to China and did business over there. And he was helping me do my business plan. And then my son was like, I was looking at him like, and I was like, I can't do it. I can't do it because I don't want to take on that responsibility by myself. There I am trying to do water therapy with dogs by myself. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to do it. Business 9 to 5s don't go together. What you put in is what you get out. If you have customers that need you while you're at work, the customer is not waiting for you to finish your shift. Hold on. Yeah, so 9 to 5, and then you just do it that way. But I always tell somebody, make sure you have Make sure you have emergency funds set aside. Research everything you can about that business, okay? See who your competitors are. Like when we were going to do dog water therapy, there's not a lot of people that do dog water therapy to this day. There's a little bit of people that do it. There's not a ton of people that do it. So the competition wasn't super high. And it's great for dogs, especially for overweight dogs and dogs that have injury. But the best thing you're going to do for your business is research, research, research. You're never going to go wrong if you research the ins and out of your business. And I think a lot of people, they fail because they don't do research. And then your location, where you put that business, if you got a business that you're going to actually go into and not online, where you put that business makes a huge difference. Let's see here. Business 9 to 5, easy. Are you going to call someone else? You have to be 100% available to do your business and have time to think on your new ways to improve your business. I learned a business school thing is like, could be a problem. People always say they want in with me, but I don't want the problem or butt heads. Yep. Decision with conflicts. I like that, Daddy. Dre, I was thinking about doing something online. There's some competitors here up there. Categories. Yes, location. And location is the key. Dre, I can't tell you how many times, I can't tell you how many times I looked at a location. There was one location and it was a restaurant that was shut down. And I looked at my husband and was like, you should open an Indian restaurant right there. He's like, oh no, there's like a big tree in front of it. It wouldn't do good. A steakhouse buys it, cuts the tree down, and they're packed. Then there was a gas station because he likes the gas station, right? And I was like, why don't you try to open a gas station? I said that location right there would do really, really good. A gas station company knocks down the old little tiny gas station that was set up like really in a bad way and builds a huge gas station right there on the corner. Y'all, I got a key for location. I'll be finding some good locations. Let's see. One big thing soon to happen is, I'm sorry. Yes, online would be easier. Cookie online business is killing now. Yeah, online is really good. Online is super good. Dre, I was telling them about yesterday. I was telling them there's a guy, right? He makes $1 million or more a year. And what he does, Dre, he goes to the flea market, right? He finds name brand clothes, name brand hats, items, shoes, and he goes to flea markets around and he buys up all this stuff. We're talking about bulks of stuff, not a little bag. And he has a warehouse that he puts it on eBay, right? And he sells all the stuff that he finds and makes over $1 million a year doing this. You got to put in the work. Go for it, Cookie. Don't wait. You have to be 100%. Yep, you got to be ready. Cry your eyes out. He's telling you the truth. Dre, do you have any idea what kind of products will make good money for selling on eBay, on Amazon? Girl, sell it all. Get on eBay too. Get on eBay. Don't just limit yourself to Amazon. Get on eBay too. Well, we no longer have location to go to shop for clothes. Even items at some point will have warehouse. Yep, and companies are saving more and having cashier for it. And I like online shopping, Dave. Moon, I'm gonna call you Moon Spark. I like online shopping, so I understand that. Like, I'm an Amazon freak. Amazon at my door almost every other day. Online shopping is so much more convenient than going to the store. Even my groceries are delivered to my house. You can order luxury stuff and now go Louis Vuitton in China directly. Yep. You can do all that stuff. I think I got them. Okay. Sasha, you see Dre got a wrench. Dre got a wrench right there. What do you have for dinner? I did baked chicken and rice. But Dre, I love talking to Dre. And thank you, Moon Sparks, for coming in here, and Cookie. I love business things. And I've ran, let's say, going on 3 business with my husband. So I am all for that stuff. You know, I'm all for that. The next person is saw Walmart, Target, grocery shop will be the new leader because the new generation is saving more time ordering and not spending time commuting. Yeah. I don't even want to go to Walmart. Half the time I don't even want to go to Walmart. Walmart is a headache to go into, you know. And then they want to be over there checking your dang receipt. I'm like, you got me self-checking out. You want to check my receipt too? Maybe if y'all do y'all job. Watch the live. Okay, sharing is caring. Oh my God, Hassan is still there. Hassan, that's what Hassan. We both listening to this. We are both listening to this. China's not happy about the tariff. They are China be all right, but here's the thing with China, they're gonna be all right. They're gonna get over it, you know, because they always whining back and forth with the United States. That is open grabs, as you can see. It is. Online is a huge. Let me tell y'all, I rather do everything online. I like the convenience that things come to my house than going out to Walmart, going out to these crowds and dealing with people. I'd rather spend my time at the pool or going sightseeing. Cookie, Google the top selling items on Amazon and those items and sell them cheaper and competitor. Hope you're doing well. Hey Hassan, how are you? BM said, hey, China has the United States. China gonna sit down with it because they're not gonna back down, because China knows good well that a lot of their items are sold over here. Like even my freaking smart board was made in China. That's hanging on my wall with a remote control that don't work. They're sharing all the secrets about the vendors and luxury. Yes, I'm telling Cookie, it's out there for you. It's out there for you, girl. You got this. Cause me and Hassan, Hassan, we about to start investing. Hassan, did you ever get cause Hassan he said he don't do Cash App, he don't do Venmo. Hassan, do you do Zelle? Do you do Zelle? Be right back. Good to hear you. Okay, I'm back. I'm back, Pookie. People like us will have adult. They will be forced to change and keep their ties every day in place to shop. Yep. And I feel like a lot of the 9-to-5 jobs are like slowly going away, except for like the government stuff, just because of the time is changing and everything's going to be remote or online. Oh my God, Hassan. I'm going to just snail mail you stuff. Oh gosh. Oh, BM's nice. Okay, well, the weather is pretty. I know, so I'm just gonna snail mail you everything. I'm back. I left 3 times. I love watching you. Dre, I'm doing lots of research, but most of the products from overseas are already on Amazon. I'm thinking creating my own brand and putting the logos on them. There's always room, Cookie. There's always room. There's always room for your stuff. Always. Don't ever let nobody tell you that it's oversaturated. There's always room for your stuff. Happy birthday to you, girly. Our friend is having a baby. Congratulations, Mariah. Everything is going to be contractual because they can save money. And yep, self-checkout will be a thing. You're right. No, Moonspark, you're right. You're right. Yeah, I'm old. And I'm surprised. Hey, Cool Cat, how are you? I'm surprised that people are still going to the store. You got DoorDash, Uber Eats, you got Walmart delivery, you got Instacart delivery, you got Amazon. Amazon come literally the next day or the same day, y'all. That's why a lot of the malls are failing. Why do you think the malls are failing? The malls are not as packed as they used to because people are doing more online shopping. So if you can come up with products that people can buy your online and you can connect it with Amazon and they can get it delivered the next day, you set until you start making money. I know, right? I live and breathe this. I like that, Moon. Moon, welcome to the conversation. I appreciate your insight. Slap that like button. Thank you, Cool Cat. China says they're not sending no Christmas lights to America this year. America better start making some Christmas lights. We better start making our lights. I'm staying up to 12 for my birthday. Oh no, I'm in pain again. It's man, like business that you guys, but for America, you guys, if you guys want to survive the next 10 years, y'all better start making some money. Better start with these business stuff, because a lot of things are going down here because they're technology to size cloth, and then they send you stuff to try and keep it if you want and send it back with no charge. Yeah, I've seen that. Moonspark, I've seen that. You can even try on freaking shoes and send them back. Dre, so you think I should avoid customizing with logos and avoid the cost at the beginning to sell them? would I differentiate from them? Business. You got to make a brand name for yourself. Like Dre is saying, you got to make a name for yourself, because the first thing people are going to say, who is Cookie Monster? Okay, you got to make a name for yourself. You got to get yourself to go out there and become popular enough that people want to buy your brand and want to wear your name. Because somebody wearing your name is advertising for your company. Girl, but you can do it. You got to make a brand name no matter what. Yeah, you can do it. That's like, okay, that's like my my YouTube channel. And YouTube is like, you can start a membership. You know, you can start selling hoodies and shoes and hats. Whose life with the things? Who gonna want to walk around with a shirt that says life with the things? Unless you get your name brand out there where you come so popular that people want to advertise your business. Grow it. I got to make a brand name no matter what. Okay, Monster Start by LLC is Cookie Monster. I did that with Daddy Moon Mark. Oh, do you have a Daddy Moon Sparks? You got a website? Yes, Cookie. Don't add logos. Sell them first and see how. Yep. So how it goes. Introduce items to customers. Girl, don't forget only cans. Yes, girl. Girl. I know that was funny. That one day I had that can. Only cans. Oh, I should make a t-shirt on that. My business is Daddy Moonsparks. I'm gonna look your business up. Daddy Moonsparks LLC. I'm gonna look your business up. Make that coin. I know. And they're like, you know, and I'm like, getting the name out there, get the channel popular where you can sell stuff, you know? My website is, your website is terrible? Why? Daddy Moonsparks, what kind of business do you do? Sid said, undress my can. China owes 51% of saving a bond. That would be a brand. Only can. That would be a cute t-shirt though. Only cans. Oh my God. Y'all would laugh at me if I pull some stuff like that. And it would be like an energy drink. And it'll be an energy drink on the t-shirt. I'm in the United Kingdom and I'm going to Mexico for a week. Oh, I hope you have fun in Mexico. I will launch my drink brand. Holy cans. Sid, I love it. Hold on, you guys. Oh. Y'all, let me book the domain. Go get that domain. I remember when I used to blog. I used to love blogging and getting a domain and all that fun stuff back then. Okay, I'm an actor, streamer, vocalist, writer, fashion designer. I'm trying to build an online giveaway right now. Away 50% of the profits of bar. That is so cool. I like that. Daddy Moon Sparks. Girl, I have OnlyFans. Each video shows off a new fan brand. I like that, girl. Next we're gonna have some Only Cans in here. All right, let me see if I can open up another thing while y'all talking. Daddy Moon Sparks. So Daddy Moon Sparks, you said you have a website? I'm gonna look it up while y'all chatting in here. Is it okay? I see daddymoonsparks.org. Is that it? Is that it? Okay. Gorgeous, practical. We design real people living in real homes. We believe in living spaces. Original. Each product we offer 20% off. Okay, I see your website. And hoodies. Okay. You know, I had to go check it out. I love a good website. I love a good website. I think that's so cool. I'm only business plans too. He said, please no. It was good. It was not bad. It was good. It was really good. It's not bad. I'm 21 tomorrow. I'll be 22. I laugh at Only Plans. But I like the Only Cans. I'm going to have to get a hoodie that says that, Only Cans. Because when they be like, girl, can you do a 360? Let me get one of my cans. They going to be back here working for you. The template is terrible. It's not. Because I used to do, you know the templates I used to do? You remember blogger.com? Do y'all remember blogger.com with they little cheap templates? That was my templates. Then I caught myself over there in the HTML codes, trying to redo codes and stuff and change my background.
What?
But ain't nobody blogging no more like they used to.
Why?
Yes, baby.
Can I take your cushion?
No, I don't want you to take none of my couch cushions tonight. No.
Rude.
I am rude tonight. No, because you be tearing up my stuff.
But
Go play.
I can't build my house.
Go play. Go build a house in the closet.
But it's too.
Go tell Nutty to go build it.
You need cushions.
No, you're not taking all my couch cushions.
Well, you need cushions just to make
Okay,
it.
well, I will buy you some couch cushions tomorrow that you can play with. Okay? Just for you. Now go play your tablet.
No.
You heard me say rude. Joel be saying rude. Say rude. Joel. Joel over here mad at me, y'all, because why you slapping me, Joel? Why you so dang mean?
You're
Joel.
not
You're not supposed to beat your mommy up.
Then why you let him play
Because you don't need to hold my couch cushions apart. Oh my goodness. He said rude. I'm trying to heal myself from adult content. I like that. And we got only cans coming up. What do you need? Don't be rude.
You don't want to second rude now.
I'm not being rude. Rude. Here. There's your cup. I don't know what's now. You slapped it on my hand. Now you're gonna pick it up. Go, Joel. Go, Joel. Who? Your son. I don't know. Joel. That's why you get on people's last nerve in the back of their head. Can you stop slapping my hand, please? Go over there, please. Girl, Joel. That's why you're not gonna play with my couch cushions.
But I want to play with them.
Go over there, get your cup and drink some chocolate milk.
But I
All right, I'm putting it on mute because we're gonna have a talking. I'm gonna
leave
put it on mute. We're gonna have a conversation. Oh my gosh! But then again, I never told anyone that this stream, and I don't know how it works. Okay, play a song and recommend and promise. Oh my god, it hurts so bad. Nails is falling off. Oh, why is your nail falling off? Joel just came here and slapped my arm up. Oh my gosh. He's trying to say, bro, you can play a song. I would approve of it. Who's your son? Get that from? I saw that one. Okay, can you play any song? I can't play no songs. All right, Joel, go upstairs and play. Go upstairs. I don't know why I bought you chocolate milk. More sugar Joel gets, the more crazy he gets, y'all. All right, what did I miss? Your son is made in America. That is a new one. I've never heard that before. You could do a review. Ooh, I like that. Kids love chocolate. He does love chocolate milk, but then he beat the crap out of my arm, Dre. My arm getting slapped up, Dre. Just, that boy don't need no more sugar. Joel's, and then I got to take him to the Grand Canyon. So y'all know I'm going to be holding his hand when we go up there. Because he is hyper, and I'm just like, yeah, he's not running off. My oldest son was like, can we put him on a leash? Like, no, you can't. You know, I'm going to make sure I hold his hand when I get there and be far away. Did you have anyone say that you're playing one of their songs? I've never heard someone say, I'm playing one of their songs. When are you cooking the rabbit? Oh, you see him? He's such a sweetheart being too. The rabbit is so sweet. Girl, he was taking a bath like nothing. He was enjoying his bathtub. And he's like, this girl don't stop playing. Talking about she about to cook me. Make a stew. Name a car for an edit. Let's go Mustang. I'm falling not from the top, from the bottom. It's Remember the Secret Life. Yes. He was so cute. He is so cute. He's a very sweet rabbit. And he was the one that we found outside because somebody, I don't know what's wrong with people. People are insane. So he threw him out and they left him like at this place where it had like a lot of fruits and vegetables. and they put him out there. Well, he's a white rabbit, and there's a lot of coyotes here, and there's also hawks here, so he will easily stand out. So my daughter ended up catching him. I think like the second time we went out there, and so he's been with us ever since. And when we got him, he was a baby. He was tinier than that. I think I would get notified, but I never did that before. Let's see here. Y'all not afraid to see snakes? I'm not, Dre. I'm not afraid to see a snake. I'm not. And I like the outdoors. I am an outdoor person, Dre. I absolutely love the outdoors. Only thing I don't like is when it's super hot. So well, he is so well behaved. He is a sweetheart. Wow, they left the poor rabbit. Yeah, Cookie, they left the poor rabbit out there. Like, people don't think. This is not his native area. He cannot blend in. He cannot hide. He's a white rabbit. So he's going to stick out. So if the coyote's chasing him, he can't get away, you know? So my daughter ended up catching him. And like I said, we had him. And if you see the rabbits that are native to Arizona, they blend in with the background. Their fur color is the color of the desert, you know? And he is not a native to Arizona. So he had to be rescued because somebody was going to eat him. I read a few years ago, they multiplied. Why do you have more than one rabbit? I only have one. He's a little boy. If I seen a Western Diamondback, you might pass out. Dre, they got the rattlesnakes out here. They got the scorpions out here. And I am more afraid of the flying roaches in Arizona than a snake. Dre, I'm scared of them roaches that fly. Dre, the roaches out here, they fly. Them suckers got wings. I'm going to run from a roach versus a rattlesnake. Hi, you're so gorgeous. Would you rather see it? No, Camille. Why you always coming in here with a different name, trying the same thing? You're a fearless girl. You're scared of the snakes? Oh, my goodness, girl. But Arizona, because I laugh about it, because I tell everybody, I think you guys heard me say this. I was like, coming to Arizona, they talked about the rattlesnakes. They talked about the scorpions. Y'all, they talked about the coyotes, but they ain't talking about them dang big old roaches. Ain't nobody said a word that they got flying roaches down here. And I came here and I was like, how y'all not gonna tell nobody? Not flying roaches, so crazy catching. It's a Dre. I'm telling you, I'll be out there ducking and stuff. It's crazy. Devin, I've been married for 22 years. Let's see here. There was a big fat yellow snake in the neighborhood. Nearly apparently the owner of the vacation and somehow, wow, that sounds like a python. Exotic animals came and got him. Yeah, girl, if it was yellow, it sounds like that was a python. Bonjour. What about a gold mining business? That would be cool, girl. But you would have to have land. And here's the thing, BM, and I did not know that. So you buy land, okay? If you buy land, you need to buy, not only do you have to buy land, but you got to read your contract. You have to buy land and say you get the land and say that you own anything that's in the ground. Because you can buy land, right? And say you found a whole bunch of gold. Well, that gold underneath your land would still be owned to that state. So when you purchase land, it has to be like, I'm buying this land plus any minerals that is located in the earth. What flying snake? Flying roaches. Flying roaches here in Arizona, they big. They're like this. If a dog bites you, you wouldn't bite him back. No. Jack said gold is fake. I wish it was. It ain't. It is absolutely real. But the thing that I love about Arizona, and that's why Dre's got some land here in Arizona. Arizona has so much to do. When I tell y'all, you will not be disappointed with Arizona. Arizona has so much to do. The only downside to Arizona is the summers are hot as hell. But the winters are gorgeous. It was 12-foot albino. Wow. I bet you it was so pretty, though. Girl, I would have been like, oh, so pretty. AC has. I don't know. I've not heard about that. I heard Colorado does. But I didn't hear if Arizona has that. Plus, I don't be smoking that stuff. No, thank you. Don't do it. Not me. 20 years is a long time to be with someone. How do you make it work? I've been with them for a very long time. You just gotta be, you both gotta have some common sense to make a marriage work. How's the cost of living? Arizona's not bad, Cookie. Arizona is not bad to live here. Like I pay for my place that I'm renting is a townhouse. It's a 3-bedroom townhouse. It has 2-car garage, girl, and I pay total with my dogs and stuff $2,300 a month. So it's not bad, and I live in a nice luxury. I want to say we're not apartments, so we are townhouses and standalone houses. So you got the resort pool, you got the grill, you got the fitness center. It is not bad, girl. It's not bad. And then some of these places, girl, they will give you like a month's free rent because they're building up brand new houses still. A mining business in Arizona, I pass. If you get a rattlesnake on your land, you might as well move. Dre's like, I'm done. Dre's like, I'm done. Dre's like, I see a snake. I am done. Yeah, 22 years married, you guys. Yeah, I paid $2,300 to live where I live. You could be paying for, no, house mortgages are so expensive right now. When I came to Arizona, when I first got here, a house over here, you guys, that was the same size of what I'm living in was around $600,000. But Kentucky, $600,000, you was on 10 acres of land and you had a big house. Okay? Let me tell y'all. So, I like where I am right now. I'm telling y'all. I was raising children by yourself. You must be proud of yourself and your husband. I know raising your children by yourself. You must be proud of yourself and your husband. I am proud, girl. I thank God for the grace to raise my children, man. Because I know so many people go through so much, and raising kids are not easy. It's not easy to raise children. Children, it doesn't matter how you raise them. They will have a personality of their own, and if they meet the wrong friends, it's gonna go the opposite way. So I am so grateful to God on how my family has turned out. Let's see here. When I started my business, I was paying $1,400, and now I'm struggling. I went back to my family to live for free. And here's the thing, Moon Spark, you're there for a moment, but it changes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get that, because when my husband had lost that job, we went from 20,000 to zero. But here's the thing, you always go back. You keep going for it. You will never stay nowhere in life unless you stop trying. Every time you get up every day and every time you try again, you are moving forward. You just get up and keep trying. Don't ever sit there in, let's say in an area where you have fallen back or it seems like it's a setback. It's okay, because you still can learn something from that setback. You know what I'm saying? You can still take something out of starting all over, but keep moving forward. I promise you, if you keep moving forward, it does get better. It may take a while, but it's worth it. A lot of people will get a setback and they will stop moving forward. They will be stuck in that moment, of the things that fell apart in their life, or the relationships that broken off, or something terrible that happened. But you can learn from it. You can grieve that moment, but you got to keep moving. You got to keep moving, because life don't stop for nobody. Okay, I hope it gets better. It feels like God's making me go back to my roots. I've been meeting famous actors, director. I feel like something big is about to happen, but I don't know. Yet you keep moving. You keep moving. Let God do what he has you to do in your life. Because sometimes God will put you in a place to sit back, to have your eyes back on him and not on people. You see what I'm saying? And then sometimes God will teach you a lesson with money, that he'll teach you that money is unstable. It's not going to be consistent, because you can have money and you can lose the money. You can have money and you can lose it, just like the stock market. But the only thing that remains consistent is God. And it keeps you level-headed. Cookie Money, let's make kids. You want 50 kids? Michael, what's wrong with you? Why are you coming in chat talking crazy? But you got this. I promise you got this. You just got to keep moving forward. God has sent you on earth. You'll definitely arrange your food, shelter, and clothes. Hi, Kenneth. How are you? You have What's wrong with you, Kama? You got diarrhea. Hello, Jeff Lee. I hope you're having a great day. Thank you for coming in and saying good night. Always good to see you. And I'll tell you that, and I don't say this easily because I've been there from having to having nothing, and to feel like everything is falling apart, and like working my behind off. I mean, like working and working just to, man, like provide for your family. So, but it's worth it in the end. You learn something from it, and you won't be caught up in these, which is good to meet famous people. You know what I'm saying? It's good to meet these actors and stuff because sometimes they can help you with your career and stuff. But you will be so reliant on God, you could care less about that stuff because the only person that's going to keep you, you know? So true. I've learned so much from the last season of my life. You just have to keep going no matter what. You have to keep going. I applied for acting roles a few weeks ago, and the director never messaged me back. The director never messaged me back. You don't get a role today. You wrote me back saying, oh, they want to work with me in the future, and I'm getting a note. Oh, I like that. Congratulations. I really like that. Let's see here. Remember me? Yes, I remember you. All right. Where are we getting? We get some trolls rolling here tonight. Should I get that when everything has fallen apart? It's tough. It is tough, but you can't give up. And my thing is, BM, I'm very stubborn. I do not give up. I look at, in this life, you got to keep moving. And it's either you want a good life or you don't want a good life. Either you want, man, I'm going to tell you right now, you want to complain when everything falls apart. Yes, you do. You want to sit there and complain because it feels good to complain, right? It feels good to say everything that's going wrong, but it don't help nothing. It don't help nothing. So the best thing I learned is when everything was falling apart, I had to put it in God's hands and move on with it. And I refused to stay in a defeated mode. So I would get up, you guys, and I would go to work. Okay. And I was like, okay. I was like, God, I gotta go back out here and work so hard. But I would get up and go because I didn't want to stay stuck in a bad situation, Let's see here, please. I'm not reading some. I'm passing these trolls comments, you guys. I've had the same thing happen to me. I had everything fall apart and I had to pick everything in pieces. It's not easy. I was praying all the time, sometimes questioning, but I held onto my faith. Yeah. Cookie, then that's the only thing you have. And I tell you, people don't understand that God will allow you to go through stuff that will shake you to the core to teach you a lesson. Okay? Because there are so many people that they're focused, that their God money becomes their God. And God will let you know quickly that, no, I'm your God. He be like, when that money gone, what you do? Who you praying to? And he's the one that keeps you. He's the one that sustains you, I think getting Hollywood roles depends on a person. You will get it. Moonspark, you will get it. If you have balls to happen, you will get it. Just keep going. Just keep going. Keep the faith. Stay grounded. You will get it. But you don't give up, because a lot of actors will tell you that they went from role to role to role to role and get a no till they finally got a yes. You will get it. You just don't. You got to have the mindset where I'm not going to give up no matter how many no's I get. I'm not going to give up no matter how many no's I get. Okay? Because the people that get successful in life are the ones that know how to take a no and keep going. Because if a no stops you, then you're going to be stuck in 50 years old. Well, what if I would have kept trying? You know what I'm saying? For me, I don't want to be in Hollywood. I just don't need to expose your name. Keep going. Keep going. Start a YouTube channel. Get out there. Put your acting skills on there. It's my first time here, and I'm already enjoying the view and vibes. Greetings. Hi, Ray. Welcome. So good to have you here. You have a great mindset, positivity. Thank you, Cookie. Thank you. Because I'll tell everyone, y'all know I'm in my 40s, and I didn't stop. If I would have stayed where I was, and I told you guys my story. 6 years ago, I lived in the ghetto with roaches. If I would have sat there and said, well, nothing good's going to happen for me, we're never going to get out this ghetto, I'm never going to have a nice life. My apartment was like $1,200 a month in the hood. It's never gonna be better for me. I'm always gonna be in Kentucky living with roaches crawling on my dang head. And I never trusted God that He was pushing me out of that area. I would have never ended up in a nicer apartment, and I would have ended up in Arizona. My faith was in God, not in my circumstances, because I knew He had more for me in my life, and I wasn't gonna stop there. Let's see here. No, I understand that, but it's hard when you're stuck and with no hope. I'm in a dark struggle. I see a light at the end of the tunnel. BM, girl, if one advice I can give to you, every day that you are alive, girl, and you are well, and you are breathing, and your heart is beating, that means you have a purpose in this life. And you have to view it like that. Even if it's a small thing, girl, every time you wake up, and God has given you breath to breathe, to see, to live, that means you have a purpose. You keep going. No matter what you see, you keep going. It is a fight sometimes in this life, but girl, you can't give up. You cannot give up. Keep going. I was telling my kids about, if you guys know history, drop it in here. There was a guy that ran for president. Girl, he ran for president I want to say this man ran for president 6 times, girl, and lost 6 times. And the man still ran for president again. And he finally won. In this life, fight that face walk. Don't you give up. Don't you give up. Because sometimes your breakthrough is right around the corner. Chat Squad, happy Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome, Atlanta, Georgia. Chat Squad, happy Easter to you. Let's see here. I gotta scroll down. Yeah, y'all gotta drop it in here. You still are. I am still ghetto, and proud of it. I mean, I'll be your friend. Let me see here. Nobody's really telling me no. I've tried until I don't want to put anyone on blast in case they are my favorite character. You watch the show, but they always tell me their story. I like that. Keep going. You got this, Moon Spark. Happy Easter. How did you get out of that situation? Okay, so I'm going to tell you, girl, Cookie Monster. Let me catch up with this one, girl. I'm going to tell you. While character being, hold on. Little leaf goal accomplishments. All right, okay, hold on. I don't know this person right here. Wow, congratulations on being annoying little leaf goals accomplishment. Sasha, who you talking to, girl? Who you talking to today? So if God loves everyone, everything, why don't I have... Yeah, we not reading that. Thank you. I did extra work first time month, and I pulled on my set. I'm major. Faith is assurance. That was... No, because... See my face? I read comments, but y'all want to be silly with it. We can play silly games. We can play silly games. All right, let's go back. She said, faith is assurance that we hope for things to become as certain things. Exactly, girl. So how did I get about? So we lived next to people, girl, that was a drug rehab. Literally a drug rehab next to us. It was called Sober Living. We had shootings that happened to there. One kid got unalived over drug deal that went bad over there. And I got tired. And I told my husband, I was like, we need to move out. We were paying $1,200 for rent, and the place that I wanted to move to was around, let's say base rent was around 14 something, right? And my husband's like, he's like, that's 14 something, that's gonna be really expensive with the dogs and stuff. So after the dogs and the other bills, I think it came up to around $1,900 a month. I kid you not. And what I did was, since we had a lot of kids, our tax returns were pretty good. So what I told him was, I was like, take the tax return money, put that towards the new apartment to offset the difference in rent. So you won't feel that extra money coming out. So basically I took that tax return and I put that money towards the rent.
You guys all died?
That makes sense? And that was my start. And then from there, girl, I decided to move to Arizona. So I definitely was moving up, girl. Let's see here. Hold on. We about to time some people out because we're not playing stupid games today. All right, hold on, let me read here. I did extra work first time last month, and they pulled me on set. I applied for a role, and nobody gets replied, but I'm almost. You did a good job. You did a really good job. I know the tax return, like $30K a year. I didn't get a tax return this year because we're self-employed. So I was so disappointed. Like my tax lady talking about you get $1,600. So if you're self-employed, unless you're business, you got a lot of write-offs. We paid $8,000. Dre, we paid $8,000 in taxes. So it ate up all my credits. $8,000 in taxes owed. So she talking about you get $1,600 back. Well, I was like, well, that I'm not gonna see that. I had to pay her $500 something to do my taxes, right? And then I already owe Kentucky from last year $1,000. So at least I don't owe no taxes to the IRS, to Uncle Sam. Oh, Uncle Sam, I know. I was so like, that's the part that sucks of being self-employed. So unless you are paying money, got that W-2, y'all, they taking them taxes out. She told me I had to pay. She said, y'all owe man, we owe how much? Oh my God. I was like, and I called my husband, I was like, we ain't get no tax money back. I was like, there ain't no tax money. I was like, your business. And then not only his trucking business, but the metal business, you know, so all them taxes that they tax you, you know. I know. I want to know. I'm like, ma'am, did you write off everything? And we wrote off around $98,000 in deductions. We didn't get no tax return. The IRS ate it all up. And the money that they was going to get back, it went to the state of Kentucky. Are you owe $12,000? Oh my gosh. I will be talking to a tax person and be like, what else can I write off? What else can I write off? Because you want somebody that's an expert and that they can find every single deduction. That's why I stick with the lady that does my taxes, because she's really good. If you want anything, how did y'all put on paper how much did y'all put on your paper as earned income? Dre, I'm gonna have to tell you that in a private message. Dre, I'm gonna tell you that we made well over 6 figures. We made well over 6 figures. Dre, just put it that way. And the only reason why I got back the 60, well, I didn't get back 1,600 because she took the 500 and then the Kentucky and take back, is because, you know, you get the child tax credit. Okay, if I didn't have child tax credit, I would have been owing. See what I'm saying? I'm a large family mama. That's the only reason why I'm not paying. Income ratio affects on loan ability. No, we still have a good amount of income. We still have a good amount of income. We did over 6 figures. So we still have a good amount of income. I do own my socialized and tax plan, maximum to trust. I didn't care last year because I thought my business was going to blow up overnight. I was negative. Oh, I will cry when I tell y'all. But Dre, I'm gonna have to tell. I'll tell you, and then you can walk me through it. Dre, you're not on Facebook, are you? They need to give you 10K or Are you on Instagram, Dre? Because I might have to message you on there. Because I know you can walk me through this. And maybe I can have a better outcome next year. I told you I'm an accountant. Numbers are your thing. I like that. I know, but I was like, y'all, when she told me, when she was like, you get $1,600 back, I was like, I already knew I wasn't gonna see it, cause I had to pay her, and then I owed Kentucky. No, only Snapchat. Okay, I might have to get Snapchat then. You gotta. I'll get Snapchat, and then next time I see you, I'll get your name on Snapchat. Or what is your name on Snapchat, and then I can probably find you. What did you do for work? What fields were you before becoming a stay-at-home? And here's the thing, Cookie got worse, girl. Let me tell you. So my husband's job was, he's self-employed. Then he has his metal business. And then my goofy self, girl, I was doing DoorDash and Instacart, right? For a partial that year. So for Instacart, I made over $7,000 doing Instacart. So I had to pay tax, girl. But my write-offs was my mileage that I drove. So after this, I've always been a stay-at-home mom. And I would do, like, when money was tight, I was a Lyft driver. I did Instacart, I did DoorDash, I did Amazon Flex. And I could make good money from doing all that stuff. But my husband does the major working, and I stay home and I run the household. So I'm doing the kids' doctors, their dentist appointment. I'm doing homeschooling. Okay, I'm doing field trips. I'm taking care of the household. So my husband prefers me to stay at home and run the household while he stays and while he's on the road, and he provides. So it works for us. He's the provider, and I make sure this house is run from A to Z. And he'll tell you, I don't have to worry. He'll tell you, he's like, I don't have to worry about my kids. I don't have to worry about my home because I know my wife is taking care of it. Because, girl, I be running this home. Everybody well taken care of. Everybody fed, even the pets, girl. But if you find somebody like that, like if you date somebody that is willing to work as a team, that's a blessing. When you have somebody that's willing to say, I'm going to do this part, you run this part, and y'all can work as a team, when I'm telling you, it makes life easy. My first 2 years I did OTAX. It was like 17K, but I did payment plans on them and I got taken care of. Dre, I'm going to talk to you. What is your Snapchat? You're great for a stay-home mom. I tried and she was terrible. Nigga said, nice, somebody's got to watch Joe. I know, Joe be tearing apart everything. I would love to stay. Cookie, I'm telling you, it's stay at home. And here's the thing with stay at home moms. It's a lot of work. And then, so he knows, like, okay, if the kid's got a dentist appointment, I'm there. One of my kids is doing braces. I got to take him to get braces. When they was doing taekwondo, horseback riding lessons, homeschooling them, I did all of that stuff. So he could go to work and he didn't have to worry because I was not the wife at no club. I wasn't doing no me time with no girls. I was a stay-at-home mom. I took care of my family. I wasn't running the streets. So my husband was like, okay, I got a good one because she down here holding down the house while I'm working. She ain't out there partying, drinking, and shaking her behind. She at home, So if you can find somebody that y'all both work as a team, I'm telling y'all, it works. Because husband and wife y'all should be like this. You should be a partner. You should be a team. I know that's great teamwork. It works for you. I know, girl, it does. It really does. Yes, a man is a blessing. My kids' moms forget it, and I won't get back with her. I hear you. When you don't find that right person, I understand that. I can't stay at home. I must have my own cash. Girl, you got your own cash. I got my husband's bank account. Little T. My name right on there. Yes, a lot of men these swear want to work. Yes, a lot of these men these days want the woman to work though. There's some, but not all. Not all. My son, his wife doesn't work. So my son, y'all know, okay, my oldest son's a deputy sheriff, and then he does like a lot of off duty. Hey, cowboy. So his wife stays at home, and then he's got a nanny for his wife. So they got a nanny that comes in and helps with the baby, right? It helps clean and do dishes and stuff like that. And she got a good life. I'm just saying. So not all, girl, not all, not all, not all. And she takes care of her stuff. I make sure I take care of my home. I want to be a stay-at-home mom too. The like button, snap, Mr. Blueface Dre. I can remember that. Okay, Mr. Blueface Dre. I can remember that. That's not hard to remember. Thank you, Dre. She let her jealous friends get her head. Yep, Francie messing. Here's the thing, Francie messing up stay-at-home moms. Y'all, if y'all stay at home mom, let me tell y'all, stop with them friends that don't got no. Let me tell you, not all. Some of y'all that don't got a husband don't be acting crazy. But them friends that don't got no husband that come in and tell you you need to be going out to the club and party and doing all this stuff, that's not your friend. And you not taking care of your home? No, your friend wants your home. No, no, ma'am. My daughter-in-law sitting at home driving a BMW and got a nanny. Girl, she better not be over there listening to no friends. She got it made. Florida boy, what's up? Should I tell the man up front that I want to be a stay-at-home mom? Yes, Cookie, be honest. Be honest. Be honest. Be like, and my conversation would be this, like, I'm gonna work, I'm gonna hold down my part, but when we have children, this is me and my husband, when we have children, I would like to be at home to stay and raise our child. And keep the home, and make sure when you come home, you got dinner, laundry's done, house is clean, but you're going to make sure I have access to that bank account. But you better make sure I have access to that bank account at all times. Don't be playing. Should I would be upfront. I would be upfront because if I didn't have children, I would be working. But when you have children, I believe somebody should be there to help raise the kids, not the daycare system. But some people, they have to do daycare, so I understand that. I'm good. I just woke up from a power nap. Okay, I see you, cowboy. Nowadays, I do understand sometimes women have to work, but they do know what is to be done to run a household. And you know what, BM? The funny part is you got some women that don't even know how to run a household. And it's not, a lot of them, it's not their fault. They didn't have that mother role, Welcome back. What do you mean? Dre, you have fun with the pool man. Dre is a lot of fun. My hey sister, like my best friend. Most men like to stay at home mom as long as they can afford that. Yeah, Zach, you're right. As long as they can afford it. And you know what? I feel like a lot of times for me, when I did stay home with my kids, the finances worked out. When I was trying to pick up the slack and help with a lot of the bills and stuff, something was being neglected at home, because we're a large family. We had a total of 8 children, 7 still at home. So it made sense for us that I was home, but I make sure that my home was run correctly. Everything was in order, My children's father and I work and still clean the house, but the kids had daycare. See, little T, if that worked for you, I like that. I like that if that worked for you. Can I have the blue thing, like little cowboy? No, Dre and Cowboy got it. Hassan might be in here too. He's got a wrench too. Where are you from? I'm in Arizona. Too scared to have a stay-at-home wife. My kids will be running your house, Dre. And no, I'm sorry. I understand. I know family members where they are lucky to have relatives to look after their children. They will work, and PM, and sometimes they don't. Like, for real, sometimes they don't, because I know for me, girl, when I tell you, because y'all know, my kids are older now, but I've always been there with them, and it was a lot of work, it was a lot of work, especially having a large family. You missed a part of my ex-woman's sister trying to take her sister. Oh my God, that is crazy, Moonspark. It's not set up. When I was younger, my stepdad stayed home and my mom worked. We were poor, though. I'm sorry to hear that, cowboy. I'm afraid to have my wife with a pool guy in the hand. That's right. Oh my God, Dre, you are funny as heck. You make me want a large family too. I'm turning 30 this year and I'm single. What are your thoughts on having kids? Girl, Cookie Monster, my last child that I had was at the age of 40. So I had Joel, the one that was slapping me up, girl. I had him at 40. I had him at 40 years old. So I don't think there's anything wrong with it. If you're healthy and you're strong, then you got this. I'm just gonna say the hardest part of being a mother in the beginning is the newborn stage. The newborn stage will make you want to lose your mind because that baby don't sleep, girl. It's every 2 to 3 hours they waking up. That is the hardest part. But the older they get, the easier it gets. Cookie is too scared to stay at home with a wife these days. I love that. Let's go. We're gonna time people out. I'm gonna go to time it out, y'all. All right, wrenches. If they talking some crazy ass stuff in chat, time their ass out because I'm tired of filtering through this stuff. Time them out. Don't hide. Just go ahead and time them out because they acting retarded now. I wouldn't be able to handle the newborn state. Newborn is crazy. I'm trying to read comments. They talk about some inappropriate stuff and these hidden messages. I know the mods probably can't see the hidden messages, but I can when I'm on my laptop. I know they don't know good. They had it as they could carry on their career and be a mom at the same time. Yeah, BM, you're right. And I am so grateful that I was able to stay at home with this many children by the grace of God, girl. Yeah, it is crazy stuff. Yeah. My uncle taught me how to sword fight when we practice. There you go, Cowboy Harris got to go to timeout. Thank you, Dre. Thank you, Dre's got him. And Giovanni is the next one that needs to be put in timeout. If that's what works for you. Yeah, if it works, little T. If it works and it goes great for you, I love it. And then here's the thing, like, you guys, when you find that right person in your life, build your home together. And don't let them friends get caught up in your relationship. I'm going to tell y'all, Cookie, BM, I don't know if BM's single or married. I don't know, BM, you told me that. Watch out for them friends, y'all. Watch out for them friends. Because sometimes you might find you a good man, and the friend be all up in there trying to ruin stuff on the slide. So be careful with that. I don't know why, but you look pretty to me. Thank you. Brantley said I'm 23. So I don't know. And I'm big on that because I had a lady, she was single, right? And I'm very careful on who I let run up in my house. So she was a single lady and I met her and she was talking to my husband. She was really talking. So I was like, okay, and then she was like, she homeschooled as well, and she's like, girl, can I come over your house so you can show me some homeschooling stuff? No, ma'am, you ain't coming up in my house. No, you not. No, you not. Because I didn't spot the home wrecker. You not coming up in here with that mess. No, you can't come up in my house. You got questions, I can meet you at the pool. That's where we gonna talk. No, ma'am. No. Sometimes some of these females and males, I'm gonna put it there too, and males friends be doing the same thing. Y'all be careful when y'all start dating and you find a nice person. I don't care if that's your best friend for years. Y'all be careful. You see red flags, protect your home. I think women who are doing it on their own, holding down for are amazing. BM, my sister is divorced. Okay, my sister's divorced. She's a mom to 4 girls. And her husband, she ended up divorcing her husband. Her husband said that she would not be able to survive on her own. She got divorced. She started working at Walmart. She went from Walmart to become a, pharmacy technician. So she became a pharmacy technician in Walmart, and she went from there to working in the hospital. Not only did she do that, she bought herself a new car, and she bought herself a house with a 1/2 acre of land. And she's still single to this day. And her youngest is 19. And she did it. She was married for 15 years when she divorced the loser. But she did it, girl. Yes. I'm following. I've been rubbing it, going. Time y'all out. Be nice. All right, Dre. Have a good night. Thank you for coming in. Mr. Blue. I'm looking for Mr. Blueface Dre. We going to the pool. Let's go to the pool, Charles. All right, I'm gonna scroll up. You guys see what you're saying. People in America has good looking houses. They do have some nice houses here. Males are sneaker though with sliding in your friendship, but yeah, you got to keep an eye. You got to keep an eye on it. You got to know who's coming in your house. You got to know who's coming in your house. When you choose your friends, even if you're dating someone, know who you're bringing around. You know if they're for you or if they're not for you. See, that's why I don't want to have a stay-at-home wife. We both got to be busy working. I can't be married losing my woman to the whole man. Drake, what you won't. I promise you won't. I promise you won't. That's amazing. Good for you. But I'm telling y'all, be careful. Let's be careful. I feel that I'm just getting pregnant without knowing who the baby daddy is. There's a sorry single moms. Let's see. Let's say hi volleyball. Hello, is it Arena? She's brilliant and how strong she is. Look how far she's gotten her own from being. Yes, BM. Like, she raised 4 girls. She had 4 daughters. And her ex-husband said, oh, you can't do it. You're not going to be able to survive without me. And she was like, girl, hold my energy drink. I'm about to show you. She bought a house. She bought a new car. She's doing wonderful. And she getting half of his retirement check. So she really doing good. Oh my gosh, she's doing really good. No, I've been ignoring like thrice in a row. Because I'm 5'5". Quantum, I see you. Girl, haha, I gotta go. Bye. Have a good day at your work. It's hard to make friends these days. You can't just trust anyone. People will do weird things for no reason. A switch up. Cookie Monster? When I first met this lady, right? The first time I met her, right? She was all up in my husband's face talking to him. I'm not really worried about you doing all that, but you ain't coming in my house. If you all up in his face, why you want to come to my house for what? Girl, I was like, no. I was like, no. Bye. Have a good day. Quantum, what you talking about, bro? My wife runs the house while I run up my business. I wouldn't want it any other way. I like that, Zach. I like that. And I do a lot of business stuff. My husband will call me freaking 6 o'clock in the morning, like, can you make an invoice? I'm like, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. He's like, I know can you make an invoice for me? I'm like, hold on, let me get the invoice. I started to get in my feelings, then write a song for real. I like that. You're writing songs. My name is Jeff. Hi, Jeff. Quantum chill boy. We all get ignored sometimes. I always say we all get ignored sometimes. Sometimes the comments be coming fast. Girl, she was way too friendly. I was like, and it had the nerve to tell me, can I come to your... No, you're not coming to my house. I prefer to keep a small circle. I don't need a lot of friends. If you find one, I don't need all the drama. I know, Cookie, and that's how I am. Because I'm an older mama, okay? So I'm chill, okay? I'm chill. So us older mamas and older women, we can see, we older, so we see a lot of stuff from a mile away. We didn't live out here in this world. We been looking at people like, okay. And I was like, nope. I told you get the QuickBooks. I know, I need to do that. I have not done that. I'm going to do that. I did get ChatGPT though. I did, Dre. I did. Because here's the thing. So when I had to do his invoices, I ain't gonna lie. I be making it all on ChatGPT. Because that sucker be making them invoices fast. Hi, after day. Hi, Ashley. How are you? You just got out the hospital? I want your life because, oh, you're in the hospital. I hope you're doing good. One time my buddy introduced me to his girl. She started being friendly with me. And I was like to my boy, let her go. Yeah. You'll know it. You'll know good people from bad people. And here's the thing in life. There's good people and there's bad people. A lot of people don't realize it. I've seen a lot of women and men mess up their homes for a friend that was shady.
There's 2. There's 1.
You got to know who you're bringing around you. When girls get together, there's so much drama and competition is really, girl. And here's the thing, BM, with that, girl. when I meet a female and they doing all that nonsense, first of all, I've been married for 22 years, girl, BM. I be like, there ain't no competition. I be like, girl, I be looking at them, they silly. Like, if you think you gonna come up in this house, like, go sit your, girl, BM, I want to tell her so bad, go sit your behind down. Go sit your little fat self behind down somewhere. Because I'm like, if you think you about to cross this line, you got nothing coming. Because, girl, I don't play that. But I know what you're talking about, girl, and I've seen it. BM, I've seen it. And I like this, I'm telling you, the older women, we be like, trying to steal your man, girl. Dre said, yeah, Dre. She was, and I be looking at them like, I'm like, girl, don't go there. You know, just don't go there. Let's see here. I'm gonna scroll up, you guys. Cookie, I hate when a partner is overly friendly. Girl, yes, because my husband know I look him upside his head. I be like, he be like, girl, he be running off. He be like, okay, I gotta go. Wife handles my invoices and shipping, also just like doing the work, but I hate doing the paperwork. I know that, and that's what I do for my husband. I do all his paperwork. Anyone just gets into a relationship with a random guy just to get it to his friend. That is sad, cowboy, when they do that stuff. Have fun. Have fun with getting gas. Oh my God, and it's silly. I don't play that. You ain't coming in my house doing all that nonsense. No. And I'm a type of woman. I don't have females running. I'm married. There's no woman running in and out of my house, and there's no men running in and out of my house. Only person running around in my house is my children. And then you wonder, how did I stay married for 22 years? It's because of that. The only people running in and out of my house is my children. You know? And I think a lot of the younger folks' generation, it's something that a lot of us older women can teach them. The only people that should run in and out of your house when you married and got a boyfriend, it should be your family. Or a really trusted friend. That friend has to be a very trusted friend. And a man that has insecurity himself may play along with the attention. Yes, Cookie, yes. Getting from the female because of validation. You're right. And girl, for me, I'm telling you, none of them people, they don't be up in my house, girl. I'll be like, no. I like, meet me outside. What you want? 22 years, you know everything about your partner. Yeah. And you know what your husband is snoring loud. And he tells you don't want, you know everything. You know everything, Dre. You are so right about that. When he's snoring and all. So you're married. I'm too late. I missed the opportunity. Trust is so important. And imagine my husband's a truck driver. And he can go over the road and work. And no, ain't nobody in this house. That's when you build that relationship. And if you want to build a solid relationship, tell all you women out there, men, don't be having your friends in and out of your house 24/7. If you want to keep a home. Well, that's my friend. You ain't gonna have a home. Your home comes first. Your spouse. Because the same person running up in and out of your house after she didn't tore up your house and after he didn't tore up your house, turn around and get married, you ain't going to be in and out of their house. They going to tell you, no, I got to go spend time with my wife or I got to go spend time with my husband. So y'all stop doing that foolishness. 22 years of marriage. Ain't nobody running in and out of this house.
You forgot who you got on your team?
What type of question are you asking, bro? And can your husband fight? That's a funny one. My husband called me to fight for him. I ain't even gonna lie. Oh, I ain't even gonna lie. My wife holds it down while I'm out of town working. I like that top 20. I like that. Louisiana, I like that. And that's how I am. You know, and I'll give advice, you know, and tell people you want a lasting relationship, keep your home as your spot, you and your spouse's spot. No, I know you will. He will be on trial for assault charges. Oh, Florida boy shaking the house while snoring is crazy. Oh, Harry J. Roy, can you listen to? I can't listen to that. Y'all are so funny sometimes. Y'all be cracking me up with the stuff you say. But I'm telling you, I'm old school. I'm really old school. You know, I will pass on advice to you guys and just things that I've learned, you know. And like I said, been married for a very long time. So it's stuff that I've learned and stuff that you will keep your house and your house will stay good. I'm saying you can't have fun with your friends, but just be mindful of what is constantly coming in and out of your house. Okay? And you'll be fine. Z said, tell your husband I'm coming to you. I work in the oil field. My wife didn't like me gone so much at first until she realized I'm doing this for us. Yeah, and my husband he worked in the oil field in Texas once. It's hard work. It's hard work in the oil field. It is. And he's been a truck driver for 20 something years. It's bad that my girlfriend said that I was too, no. You about to be timed out with that foolishness.
Where I died, you won. I'm working now.
Where's Joe? What's Joe doing? Huh?
I don't know.
Cause I ain't seen him in a minute. On time out, bro, being weird. They be being weird some night. I thought we was good for a while. I really hate dating apps. I would rather meet a man in person, but I'm not really going out too much, so I'm not sure where I'll find one. I know, Cookie, and that's a hard thing because I feel like nowadays the dating scene is so different, girl. It's so different. Like, you can meet a weirdo online, girl, and you meet a weirdo at church too. I'd say if you do date somebody, do a background check and don't be ashamed about doing a background check. Girl, do a background check just to be safe. Oilfield and trucking drivers it's a pretty easy life. It wasn't, Joe. The one he worked for sucked in the oil field. Hey, you're that girl that sells vapes. Thanks for Dre finally has someone else to do because I'm the only one here moderating. You do, cowboy. Proper craziness. BM said, BM, they acted crazy today. Look, them moms is getting them today. The mom, y'all all in timeout. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Can I go live with you together? I can finally go live. No, I'm not going live with anybody tonight, love. Say hi. Hi, Dominic. Dre, we did this thing at the same time. BM is saying thank you to all y'all. She like, thank God. Finally, this chat be under control. But man, y'all had some really good conversations today. We was talking about spouse and dating and business. Y'all got me motivated. I love it. Do any of you guys keep like a journal? Do any of you guys journal? You know, or even have like something that you write down the goals and stuff that you have for this year? Do y'all do that? BM like, oh, thank God. BM, I love you, girl. BM like, oh, she's like, thank God they just slapping them beside the head with the renters. I worked in oil field for 8 years in Texas and truck driving for 3 years. Dominic, I do remember your name. Welcome back to chat. Yeah, they need to be on time out for like 5 minutes though. They do. Time them out, y'all. Let's guess how many people are going to be. You don't have a journal? I like to write things down to a to-do list and vision boards and daily. I like that, Cookie. I like that. And I like doing like the like I have on my refrigerator, you guys. So I have like my goals. Like you're saying, Cookie, and I like going in there and looking at the list and marking off stuff that I got done. Like, it's so cool. Like, I'm telling you guys, so if you guys don't do like a goal board or vision board or even like journal, think about doing something like goals and write down your goals. I even write like 100 different goals. And I'm saying you're not going to do all 100 in a year, but it is so fun to see you check off things that you've done. I mean, it's like motivation, you guys. I miss my 4th and 5th grade best friend. She texts me and backstab her. I'm sorry to hear that, Ashley. Brain dumps on a piece of paper or bag. Yes. It feels so good, don't it, Cookie? You be just like, and I'll be writing, girl, and writing. And I love getting there. Oh, I got to check this off. Oh, man, I got to check this off. I did that. Good night, Joe. Have a good night. Thank you for coming in. To-do list is great and a vision board, not a journal though. I like you like that, Dre. Look at Dre. See, even Dre's got a vision board. How do you, I heard like a lot of people that are business mindset do have vision boards and they do write down their goals. How true is that, Dre? How do you react to women who resent their man who is focused on work and support their family, not realizing they're doing that for them? Luckily, I don't have that problem, but I know a lot of men do. Zach, a lot of women that do that are usually insecure. Because if you can't see that your husband is working for a purpose for your family and your future, and you're just worried about being clingy onto them, it's majority of the time it's an insecure woman. They can't function without their man being underneath them 24/7. I'm a high schooler. No need to brain dump. My brain still explode every day. You're gonna be one like us one day, cowboy, where you got to write it all out. Hope you're having a great evening. Thank you, Chris. I hope your evening's going well. It does feel good. You don't have to worry about the brain trying to remember everything. Yes. And sometimes, Cookie, I love even going back. Like, say you wrote something down and it's been like a year. I love going back and looking at things that I wrote like a year ago. And be like, wow, this is what I was thinking about a year ago. This is the goals that I had, or this is the things I was praying for. It's really good. And there's a Bible scripture on that talking about write the vision down. So really good. Yeah, you know what, Dre? The funny part too, y'all listen to this. Do y'all know Hawaii was on one of my goals? And I was so excited when I finally got to check that off. Like that was one, it was like on one of my lists for a long time, y'all. I do journal. I do. I like to journal. Girl, I love journaling. It's just so relaxing. I like to write. Are you from America? I am in Arizona. Jersey Mike's. I'll talk to you. I'll talk later if you're still on. All right, Sherry. Good to see you popping in here, girl. Talk to you later. But I like journaling. I do. Hi, Sea Glass. How are you doing? How's your day going? Mr. California is in chat. Okay, if 60 days pass and I don't do what I want to do or cancel it, I don't have a long-term goals aside from where I'm going to live. I like that, Dre. I like that. Because I heard a lot of people that do business, they do have like goals. They do write it out, So I like that. What do you journal about? I've been wanting to wake up and write down what I'm grateful for every day. A lot of my journals stuff is what is. I hope I can explain this right. So a lot of things I write is what I feel like God is laying on my heart. Okay, so I'll write about like the things that I'm concerned about, the things that I want to pray about, my hopes and my dreams, and the things that I want to see accomplished in my life. So it's just a mixture of everything. And then a lot of times I'll write down the things that I feel like God is leading me to write about, to things that I need to focus on, And I like my journals. My journals are like these old-fashioned looking journal books, girl. I can write on them. I just love writing. And especially if I'm in prayer and I feel like God is speaking to me about things in prayer, I'll just start writing them down. So I don't forget. And then I'll kind of circle it, 120 days max for a goal. No long-term reason why things are moving fast every day. Is 60 days past, I can't accomplish that goal, I move on to something else. Dre, you are focused. I be having long-term goals. Like long-term. Like I even have Paris written on my little goal sheet here on my refrigerator that looked like it been there since I got this rental. I got Paris written on there. And the Grand Canyon was one of my goals. The Redwood Forest was one of my goals to go see, and I get to scratch off the Grand Canyon next week. Yes, business mentors and leaders are big on routine and writing things down. I have so many books on business and mindset. Accounting, have MBA. What books have you read that you can recommend, Cookie? Because there is one that somebody said that's really supposed to be good. It's called The Gold Giver. And I want to read that book. I've never read Rich Dad, Poor Dad book. I've never read that, but I do watch a lot of Graham. Graham is a YouTuber on here that does a lot about business and stock and investing and stuff. I don't know if you guys heard of Graham. Remember when I told you about the land 2 weeks later? I know, Dre, and you got it done. And I remember you said you were going to do a restaurant too. Are you still going to do the restaurant? I am more to make a mental list type of person. Do you really, Cowboy? Cowboy, you might like writing stuff down. You might want to try it. Everyone is different though. I just hate to wait. I like to move fast. I hear that. I think and grow rich. Ooh, okay. The Atomic Habits. All right, Rich Dad, Poor Dad is a great. I've never read. Hold on, let me get a pen because I'm gonna write these down. Hold on. Cool. What are you doing? Okay. So I gotta write this down. Okay, let me write this down. So you said think and grow rich. I want to write that one down because then I won't forget. Think and grow rich. Atomic Habits. See, I have never read the Rich Dad Poor Dad, but Dre said that one's good. I'm gonna get that one. I might have to get that one to see that one. I think once I get older, I'll get like a cabin house and a motorcycle so I can drive. I like traveling. The 4-hour work week. What's that one about? What's the 4-hour work week about? Work week. Not many people here in chat. Never mind. It just blew up. Chat is like this on Saturdays. It's like a roller coaster. I scrapped the restaurant thing. I would need a partner. Okay. Gonna be a headache for me dealing with the real estate and insurance business and cleaning franchise. I'll be crying by 35 if I did that. It's a lot of responsibility. And that's great. Remember when we were talking about that? I said business is such a lot of responsibility. And a lot of people don't know that, and they think I like the fact that we got people here that are sitting here asking questions, but a lot of people don't realize how much work a business is to get into that. And you are a prime example to tell people like, hey, if you get into business, there's a lot of dedication. So very good discussion tonight. Restaurants are no-go until my wife wants to take one on the business and run it. Yes, you got to have that help. Self-help books that challenge traditional work like norm. Okay, it offers a step-by-step process for designing a lifestyle that prioritizes mobility and time while achieving your professional success. I like that, girl, because I'm all for that. Do you guys watch any of the YouTubers that talk about this stuff? Because there's one that I really like. Graham is really good. Do y'all even get onto some of these YouTube channels that talk about this stuff? I hate watching a YouTube channel that really doesn't tell you how to accomplish this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like they will sit there and ramble on, but they're not really giving you help. Graham is not one of those. He's really good. I thought I'd be telling Dre he needs to start his own channel. All right, I'm popping off. Have a good night, Connor. Hi, Sonic. How are you? Welcome to chat. How you doing? Do y'all watch any content creators that talk about this stuff? If y'all want one, Graham is really good. His stuff is super good. I am all right now that I see you. I got gray hair at 34 for running business for 10 years and 3 years. I thought I was going to go fail, but I didn't stop. I kept high blood pressure and mental. It is because it's so much work. Joe! Why Joe always screaming up there? Okay, Sonic, watch how you talk, boy. People come out here today. I don't want business YouTubers. You don't watch business YouTubers of mine. If you do want to watch one, I definitely recommend Graham, girl. He is so good. And he talks about his real estate business, girl, how he got into real estate. He was even a realtor once, girl. And he legit breaks down the information that you could understand. It's not, you know how you watch some of these YouTuber girls and they be rambling on and don't tell you how they got to the success. They try to sell you a book instead. He doesn't do that. Can you say, I don't know. That's not like talking to Dre. Dre be coming in here dropping gems. And Dre, you have your own website, right? I remember you said you had your own website. Dre said, I'd rather mod. I can't do. I know I'm part. And okay, yours is Mr. Blue Face Drake. I'll make sure Mr. Blue Face Drake. I'll make sure I have that down. I'll look into his channel for sure. Girl, I'm gonna show you his channel. My dad runs his own company and is stressful. Running your own company is a lot of stress. Now hold on, let me see if I can find Graham. Cookie, I'm great now. Life is beautiful for me. My dad runs his own. Amaya, chill. But didn't you have your own? Okay, I'm gonna show you guys his channel. I'm gonna flip my camera. Hopefully my camera screen is clean. No, it's not. Why my camera never clean? Hold on, y'all. Probably because I'll be touching it. All right, do y'all see that? All right, this guy right here. Okay. He has a lot of good information on his website, you guys. I will go and listen to the things that he talks about sometimes. And I know he started off like how Dre has bought property. And that is how he started off a lot of his stuff. I don't know if he has anything. I'm going out a bit. He talks about one of his business that failed. So I like that. I like them when they're honest. The $78 Telsa. How I bought a Telsa for $78 per month. Just a lot of good information on here. Hope y'all can see that. Here, hold on. View your channel. I gotta go back over here, you guys. Sorry. What time is it? We are already at 9 o'clock, you guys. Can you believe that? What time did I start here? 6 something, right? It's almost 7 o'clock. So we've been on here for we've just been on here for 2 hours. That's not bad. Let me go past this ad. Let me skip this ad so I can read you guys' comment. Dre, what kind of business do you have? If you have to say the robot. Yeah, he's so good. Cowboy, he's really good. You're at 11:18 there. I know, I'm at a 9:18 over here. I feel like the time is getting late. Cookie, I have a contract business. I do real estate. I have franchise, a wife, and 2 kids. My blood pressure is always up on my life. This is amazing. I can't complain. Cookie, you will love talking to Dre. He's a wealth of information. He does do investments. He's definitely got some property that he bought out here in Arizona as well. Girl, he is somebody you definitely want to chat with. Let's see here. It is 8. Oh my goodness. Oh, we get time out again. Oh, thank gosh. Poor baby. At least we're not getting too much craziness today. Thank you, Cowboy. Cowboy's got that. I have none, but my blood pressure is probably up. Girl, why'd your blood pressure up? But I like it fact that Cookie that you're actually going for. Now, are you still gonna do a YouTube channel as well? All right, hold on. Put let's see. Hold on. And an insurance business. I hate people that only tell success story. Yeah, you got to tell both sides of it. You got to tell both sides. Even for Jeff Elton. I mean, I'm gonna start working on the summer stuff. I like that, Cowboy. When you do, take some information from Dre. Even you starting so young working, invest. Invest, because even at a young age like that, you can invest. You can start early. Yes, I'm thinking about doing the YouTube channel also. Okay, the online business. That is so cool. You got this, girl. You perfectly got this. It is a challenge, but you got this, girl. Okay, Dre, I'm gonna start taking notes. So I know Dre is a wealth of information. That y'all got him in chat. I would definitely be taking notes. He's in his 30s and he's got a lot going on for him. So it is definitely amazing. If I lost $100 billion like Elon, I would have to blow up the world. No! Oh my God. You're like, I gotta blow up the world. You're gonna be so stressed out. That is hilarious though. Dre, you are hilarious. Dre's like, nah. He's like, I'm not taking that easy. I'm about to blow everything up. I will, I'm leaving a message on it. At least you're not probably built like, I wish. I would. But here's the thing, it's possible. Everything's possible. Judgment Day. Yes, a Judgment Day. And I believe Dre. I believe him. Dre like, oh, hell no. He's like, but here's the thing, I like when he comes in here because Dre will keep you motivated, y'all. And the thing about it in this life is like, y'all, even if it's $100, even if you start investing with $100, you don't got to sit like everybody else that don't want to try. You know, just start somewhere.
Can
Yes.
I use the cushion now?
No, we're not. No, you're not using none of my couch cushion. Listen, Mr. Joe.
I've been waiting for 20.
You came downstairs, you smacked up my arm.
But I've been waiting.
You told me I was rude.
But I've been waiting.
Well, I don't want you to take apart my couch cushions. I got you, Florida boy, ask bro, and I'll tell you what I know. I like that. And and he's giving information. I need to lose this weight. I'm stop eating out. I gotta cook at home every day and get this blood work normal. You got this, girl. Stop, Joe. Stop shaking around. Because then I can't read. Joe, be good. See? Cowboys say be good, little dude.
Because dude.
Yes, you gotta be good. Hold on. Joe, stop. Stop, Joe. Stop. Because then I can't read because you just wiggling too much. You say hi? That's
Asha, you let me take the couch.
I'm not letting you take the couch cushion apart.
I didn't know.
No, you're not. Then don't say hi.
Then
Stop. Me, little buddy, I know many kiddos like you. Can you shout out? No, don't hit your face on there. Okay, go down. I'm not going to hold you if you're acting crazy.
I want cushion.
You want to say, dude? No, you're not taking my cushion mark. First thing for the boy. Listen, go to LegalZoom. You'll find yourself for $150 for 3 months. You need a debit card. Yeah. I like that. Hey, can you say hi? You know what, Dre? We need to go in like a Zoom meeting with you, and you just teach us everything. Like the people that want to show up. Can you shout out? Can you shout out what? All right, Dre. I like it. Sit up, Joe. I don't want you to listen. You wiggling so much. I don't want you to hit your face on this thing, baby. No, you're not tearing apart the couch. No. I said no.
Can I?
No.
Can I start the pizza?
No.
What? You start the pizza.
He wants to go tear it up.
But
Thank you, German. No.
Well,
yes, go do that upstairs. Thank you.
Family.
Thank you. Welcome. He said finally. I'm like, you welcome. Go in there, tear up something upstairs. Let's see. Thank you. Okay, build your credit, Florida. If you have a $400, you can buy a trade line on TradeLineSupply.com. Get an H authorizer user, and if your parents have good credit, let them put you on their card. Good night, Olivia. Thank you for coming in here, love. Dre, do you need all those legal paperwork? They offer from LegalZoom too. They offer that's the add-on to your LLC and EIN. I just gotta save up for $400. Dre's gonna give y'all information. Let's see here. You can make, Cowboy, with you working, you're gonna make $400 within that first week. A water bill, it costs $409. 11 said our water bill costs $409, which is easy because I'm good saving money. You got this. But here's the thing, Cowboy, listen to what Dre's saying. Invest your money too. Make it grow for you. So by the time you in your 20s, You make him bank. You make him bank. He comes in here and he is definitely a huge blessing to the community. No cookie. LegalZoom has online storage. You can store your documents in their cloud. Okay. Invest, save, repeat. That's right. Now your water bill is $200. Back in the days, I can buy 400 slaves for 400. You wasn't even alive back in the days. Don't be silly. You wasn't even alive. And you shouldn't be buying your relatives like that. German, roadside assistant business was an easy business, stress-free, and very profitable. Roadside assistants. I like that. I didn't even think about that. You know that? I never thought about roadside assistant business. Okay. You're like, I know, talking some craziness. I did not think about that roadside assistant business. That is smart. You can get yourself a 12-month CD account from any bank with 4.3 interest. 90-year-old my grandma. That's your grandma? Thank you, Dre. Thank you for timing him out. I like that. And get a CD. Do you remember when people used to buy they had like the government bonds that they would sell you? Do y'all remember those? I don't know if anybody remembers those. Yes, my grandma is old as heck. My grandma is old as heck. Yes, the saving bonds. Do you still buy those? Do you buy them, Dre? I remember my dad buying those. Hi, Sophia. How are you? China bought 51%. Dang. I did not know that. I'm going to go create my own budget tomorrow and also have to save more money and get rid of unnecessary. Girl, you got this. You got this. Girl, you're doing it. Just remember you're doing it. You got this. Olivia is my great grandma and died at 102 and 103 recently. Her grandma isn't that old. I'm broke, not rich. Create an Excel spreadsheet with all the money coming in and out. Yep. So you can track everything. And that's smart. That's smart. The crazy part to me is people that don't track their money. Like, even the bank nowadays is set up. I know Chase Bank automatically can tell you what you're spending on. I only have 2 bonds. You only have 2 of them. Okay. You can also buy property in your area that's behind. I heard about that. Louisiana, easy way to buy affordable. So, yep, I heard about that. There was okay, here's the thing, Louisiana. There was one guy, he was doing that. All his Airbnbs were properties that were either in a foreclosure or they had a property loan on it that took their property into foreclosure. So he was buying them up and then turning them into Airbnbs. So how much are your monsters? My grandma here says she's old as heck. You get QuickBooks or a business bank account. Chase or Bank of America can track automatically. Yeah, my Chase. I have Chase.
One couch cushion?
No cushion. No cushion.
That's number one.
No. I told you no.
Well, one not.
She got a hot tea now.
I'm just gonna use this for a second. The key.
Absolutely not.
I'm using it for dresses stuff.
Don't know. I know he's want to tear up my. He still wants to tear my couch up.
I'm using it for the stuff.
No, Joe. No.
But I'm just using it for dresses stuff.
No.
I'm just using it.
Can
I use it?
Joe, why you don't listen,
Please?
Joe?
Can I use it?
No, because that's not for that.
What about
And it doesn't even come off. It's stuck on there.
Yeah.
Go get a scissors. His voice is adorable. Thank you, but girl,
I'm not using the scissors.
go get me a scissor. It doesn't come off. It's stuck to the book.
Yeah, okay, don't pull it or nothing.
Oh my gosh, what did his do with it? He likes to build forts. So he likes to take all my couch cushions off, and then he stacks them up and builds a freaking fort with it. For the boy, the bonds depend on how much you have to spend. You can buy a life bond for, wow, $100 a month with 90K. Wow. Life insurance you can borrow when your bond matures. Ooh. Treasure underneath. No, they've been building little tents, and he likes to take account my house to build tent.
Now let me get the key.
Bring it here. Bring it here so I can get it off for you. Give it. No, give it to me. I'm not gonna. You're not getting it. Go. Go. You're done. You're not getting it. No, you're not gonna cut it. Give me the scissors.
I will cut it.
No. Go. Go, Joe. Go, because you get on my last nerve right now. I'm going to put the phone on you.
No.
Stop being bad.
You don't say bad.
Say rude. Can you say rude? Say it. Say rude.
Rude. So I can get it.
There's your key. But it depends on the area and the age of the house. When I was in school, my teacher said, let's do math and do math. Math time. Joe is bad. Joe's not bad. He's just a handful. He is a handful. He said, Joe being a bad man. He be like, rude. And then he go run away somewhere, y'all. Just, oh my God. He is a handful. Joe being sassy. He is. He is. He wanted my little key that was attached to my butt. But it was attached to my butt. So I had to cut it off for him and give it to him. Joe is definitely sassy. All right, guys. So I am logging off because we are at 9:32. That way I can get a little break for tonight. Thank you guys for the amazing conversation. Thank you, Dre, for dropping so much information. And even Moonstruck was in here as well. And Louisiana, we appreciate you. Cowboy, thank you for always coming in here and modding with Dre. Cookie Monster Girl, love you to death. BM, I see you, girl. And Olivia, y'all are amazing. You're going to go finish drinking. Cheers to you. I hope you enjoy your time. Thank you, Dre. Don't be a stranger, Dre, because you wasn't in here for a long time. I hope I see you again. It was fun. Thank you, Louisiana Law. You have a wonderful day, and thank you for dropping that wealth of information. All right, you guys, I love you, and I will see you again. Bye, y'all. Bye, everybody. Have a good night.